is nothing we can't fight through. Was just stuck in the moment, vibe out when we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Was just stuck in the moment, vibe out when we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Was just stuck in the moment, vibe out when we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Was just stuck in the moment, vibe out when we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Was just stuck in the moment, vibe out when we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Was just stuck in the moment, vibe out when we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Was just stuck in the moment, vibe out when we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Was just stuck in the moment, vibe out when we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Was just stuck in the moment, vibe out when we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Was just stuck in the moment, vibe out when we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, what's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy, Next Gen 720, and I'm back with what I do best. I'm back with another video. Listen, I got 2 hours of sleep, man. Looking, feeling, smelling like yesterday. I didn't get off the Twitch till about 7 o'clock this morning, man, probably. But then I got off right about 4 or 5. We still stayed in the party and chat. Made no sense for me to go to sleep. Took my daughter to school. After I took my daughter to school, I had to do a whole bunch of running around. Laid down for like 2 hours on the couch. Daddy, you forgot my Valentine's Day stuff party. Valentine's Day? Party? Somebody gonna tell me this, so I had to go run around and get Valentine's Day cards and candy and all that shit. If you like me, check yes or no. You don't remember that? Or circle yes or no. I had to go run around doing that shit for Maya. And by the time my friend gave me that, dropped that off, grandmother called me. I can't see the lights. I haul ass down in her house. She can't see the lights. Then the phone go dead. Grandma, flick the switch. It's light. My God is a mighty God, an awesome God, right? Like I've been all over the place. I've been out there fearlessly battling K-Maker. You see what I mean? You see the pitch? Black Dynamite. I sell drugs in the black community. K-Maker doing, he did a stream today, that bed is gone. I ain't done with you yet, K-Maker. You gonna pay for your sins. You gonna atone for your sins. But we gonna have a great show today, man. I got a cast of people as always in the chat. You know, we're gonna hop in there. Like I said, if you're in the chat, like type your name. Say something, we're gonna shout you guys out, man. Let me see something right quick. Let me put this down. Oh, shit, I stay dropping my light, right? I'm gonna pick that up, but I couldn't see my motion. Give me 1 second. Like I said, yeah, bro. You know I ain't got no life. Valentine's Day, you know, all that shit. I had to go running around getting candy and cards and all that stuff. Like, yo, why my daughter's so festive? Why do you gotta volunteer for everything? Now, mind you, I live in a pretty decent neighborhood, right? You know what I mean? You know, like we just make it in up here where I'm at, up here in West Orange. No, we just barely making it in. Barely making it in. We probably the poorest family in West Orange. Rest of these motherfuckers got money. Old money, right? Man, you ain't got to volunteer to bring everything for every fucking event. Like, my daughter is so fucking festive. I don't know where she get this shit from. I know mom ain't like that. Maybe I ain't he say mama's, baby's, daddy's. Maybe I ain't the goddamn daddy. You know what I mean? Daddy, it's Earth Day. What the fuck is Earth Day? Shit just kicked in. So anyway, well, I was live on air yesterday. And listen, hold up, I'm getting in. I'm gonna hop in. I got a cast, right? Yeah. This kid's amazing. I will hop his crazy ass in here today. Beat his ass down with this stick. Ruhan, what's up, man? Yeah, but anyway. As, what the hell was I about to say? What the hell was he talking about? I got different. So anyway, doing the show yesterday, Sony, the Bloomberg report came about Sony financials. We're going to talk about that and something I've been telling you about you guys for a while, but we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Dreamcast Guy, his fake outrage. This is enough. Remember he did the whole Soulja Boy console thing? Soulja Boy, this is enough. You release, you know what I mean? Like he's appalled about the price of the specs, you know, the cost coming to $450, but we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this bleeding edge. We're going to talk about that. Got a few things we're going to talk about today, man. You know what I mean? Let me hop in with my cast and crew. We're going to shout everybody out. Yo, we in there?
Yeah, what up?
All right, I got Noah here. Noah, I got my brother Buck that. Hey, Buck, do me a favor. If anybody got the stream up, you can see it behind you.
Yeah, I got it up.
All right, then. Buck is high as ever. There we go. It's going to be a hell of a show today.
Oh, man. I'm loopy already today because you had me up at 6 in the morning bugging out on that fucking card and shit.
Oh, okay. Pause. Put a pause behind that, brother. But anyway, shout everybody out. You know, they type something in the chat. Shout them out. I'm still posting links. We gonna have some fun today. We gonna cut up.
Bob Pound Max got Tekken God Jets, Teal, Phaedrus Socrates, Fernando Perez. Who else? We got Phantom Kraken.
That's my boy.
Panda Mark. This is Fee. Stop 6 Doc. Almighty One. Trey Mac. Ballin' Harder. Pause.
You learning, Buck. You learning.
Bad latency. It's got to be really egregious. You know.
Egregious, Jesus Christ, boy.
Yeah. Crown Worthy. Golden Lion. To Die For. Flippin'. Lay. King Reaper.
Yeah.
Who else? Brian Gaming. Kick Batter. Iron Fist. The Ruham. Rakuda Perez.
That's my brother, Ruham.
I'm gonna do like Moss. Nightbot. Who else? Tip Diamond.
Tip Diamond, a millionaire.
Videlli. What's up?
Videlli, the cheapest tipper I know, but a multi-millionaire. But shout out to Tip Diamond.
Chronos Reborn, Link 2K1, J Dog, Zara 995, and NYT Music.
Yo, and Chip's so goddamn cheap. He tried to use his super chats as a tax write-off.
OG, triple OG.
Yeah, Chip.
Wait a minute. OG, triple OG.
What's wrong?
So that means you're quadruple OG?
Oh, man, Buck, come on. Buck high. Yeah, Buck.
Johnny Werned.
Wern, yeah.
Johnny Worm.
Pause, Buck. Jesus Christ. Hey, yo, listen here. Listen, you know I'm all about the foolery and the uggery, right? Just know that. Just know that. Be the third.
Oh shit! I knew it.
It's going. Listen, I'm gonna get like a look. Just like
the contract.
Just like the RDX podcast gave me my $200, and I shut up about it. Well, actually, they gave me $175. And I said, it's cool. You know what I mean? I had D. D was my indentured servant. I had him calibrate my TV. You know what I mean? And he had him calibrate my TV, and he gonna do some other stuff for me. With some hacks with Fire Stick and all that good stuff like that. So bets is paid, and they also subscribed to my Twitch account. But be the third. Now this man has been threatening me. I got to such and such to sign this Xbox contract, and I said, under the rest. I'm like, nah, brother. And he talking about he got something. What I put my flaws on Front Street. You know what I mean? For years, how you say black dude? I sold drugs in the black to support my habit. I let you motherfuckers know I was a habit. You know what I mean? An addict with a habit, right? It is what it is, right? They've been threatening me. And probably was in here snoring, sleep one day, half high, half cocked and locked. And they recorded me under the influence and me nodding out, playing. Cool. He gonna threaten me? When I say I got the tapes on this brother here, I got the tapes. Buck in my line, Buck?
Shit.
Buck in my line, Buck?
I don't know if you got the tapes, but I was there.
Oh, and I'm recording. I'm always recording, brother.
Okay.
I'm always
got the tapes.
I'm always recording, brother.
You got the tapes.
If he don't buy me a game, what's that goddamn game I like now? What's this game I'm clout chasing for? Outriders or whatever, Last Riders?
Oh, shit.
If he don't buy that for me today, the whole community gonna be looking at him very spooky. That's all I'm gonna say. Ain't no party like a GRG party because the GRG party don't stop. Follow what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Anytime I want. They want my strudel. He was in here talking crazy. Yo, R&B was in here talking crazy. So what? Look. I might still release it. That shit just too funny to keep to myself. Like that. I'm talking about the Young Buck tapes. We got the Young Buck tapes for real. Oh my God. Let me see right here. Like I said, you guys come in. Oh, that's my brother McNeil J. Chris. Yeah, my man. Listen, like I said, it's the room floor. Hit the like button, man. Now listen. Before they say Z, you clout tracing, because this guy got this, that. I don't know what he got. But we can start off with the Dreamcast guy.
Intellivision man.
Yeah, him, that guy there, who was solely upset. He couldn't get no sleep at night. The Soulja Boy had the nerve to release 5 consoles in a matter of 2 weeks. You talking about, Soulja Boy had a console every week that came out, right? And that was enough to put him over the edge. Soulja Boy hadn't had enough. Yeah, that's about enough. You put your hands on me again, I put your ass in handcuffs, right? And, you
What was he
know,
about to say? Los Angeles what?
yeah, Soldier Boy, Los Angeles Neckties. But I'm gonna go to the tweet. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm like, this guy be tweaking. Like, I don't know, like, and sensationalizing clickbait. Like, I don't know what's up with dude, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Ain't none of my business, you know what I mean? Like, this shit right here. No, jokers was complaining about crap and this, clickbait 3 o'clock in the morning about how Xbox cured cancer and how Sony came back and saved the day. You know how crap be out there doing it. Shout out to crap, too. Man, everybody say, man, heard from crap. Say crap, stop doing videos and anything. Shout out to crap.
You do a wellness check. For real.
Well, shout out to crap, man. You rest in piss. I ain't heard from him. I ain't got good sense, good brother. I ain't got friend no foe. That made me like this.
Hey, J-Dub might know.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He
said in you, and what Sean said, in you, J-Dub. He was the biggest coon of us all. Yeah. He was doing the show with the noon racist. I ain't lying. Sean came back and broke everybody, Joe. That show. Hold on right quick. Hold on 1 second.
That's a classic, bro.
Yes, sirree.
That deserves a re-upload, for real.
Yes, sirree. Why I'm getting something from Uber? What the hell?
Uber Eats.
Maybe that's what it is then. I don't know. But anyway, as you guys come in, you be so kind. Hit the like button. I guarantee we're going to have some fun today. I can't even see the chat, the show. But if you said what's up to me, just know I wasn't ignoring you. I got another stream. I'm cross posting the thing. But like I said, a few things that we're going to talk about today. But like I said, we can start off. No. That's too easy. Let's start off with Bleeding Edge. Start off with Bleeding Edge while the room's going up.
My God.
When that was last E3 or something? It was last E3, I believe. Yeah, it was just the E3 that just passed that they teased or whatever show Bleeding Edge, what Ninja Theory is working on, right? Now, I'm not going to put my light back. I'm not going to lie. My main account is all I'm going to say. Zaire is my main, my only one, I tried out for the black motherfucker on Xbox Live. My only, not my only account, but, I was an Xbox Live basis. But they got me, for whatever reason, on that account, they got me kind of flagged, right? But when I use my white man's voice, William Lowe, on my other account, and this, that's what I know to fix me in. And, I know some people that know some people, so when they send me betas or whatever the case, I got to use that account there when I'm playing, right? They got me. I'm still going to get it, right? Got the beta, E3. And I said then the game was dog shit. And they said, nigga, how do you know? Because I'm in the beta. I can't talk about it, but trust me, the goddamn game was dog shit. Right? Hold on 1 second. We pay the bills right quick. McNeil J. Crest, Dreamcast Guy said he's going to knock you the fuck out of E3, bro. LOL. My man Unreal Aim has been a member for 2 months. I shout out to you. My brother Fantu, Kraken, Aiken Johnson said Console War is better without crap. Come on, Jesus, watch your mouth. Come on, brother. Man, it's a pillar of the community, right? But anyway, I said then that Bleeding Edge was a horrible game, right? And this is what I mean by this, is that you can do something like you do. What I'm talking about, and shout out to, I ain't spoke to my man in a minute, David Jaffee. I hit him after this right here, right? As far as Microsoft with their management, and quality control, you came out good with Gears, whether you like good. Then you had, what do you call it? Outer Worlds. Then you follow that up with Bleeding Edge, Battletoads. When I say this is a straight 50s rated goddamn game. I'm gonna be streaming it later on today. We got some fun with it, but it's bad. They shouldn't be still releasing games like that, because when I say and I'm gonna get these guys' opinion here.
Hey, that was a matter of timing.
Phil? Yeah, but it's not even. I'm not even talking about the art style, because of how you say Microsoft is. I always say this, a $1 trillion company, but they're hobo of gaming, and people that haven't tried Game Pass. Game Pass got a lot of stuff in there, but it's still, for those that haven't tried, maybe a little worried. It looks like it's stuff with nothing but goddamn diabetic gaming. You know what I mean? And just filler, just to have stuff in it, straight to, and they don't need that stuff right there. Not right now. You know what I mean? Not especially when your content or your offerings, whether it's State of Decay 2, Sea of Thieves, and just at the time, whatever, Lucky Tales, he said Voodoo have been very underwhelming, or Crackdown 3. I can even just say Crackdown 3. You know what I mean? Have been very underwhelming. I know they said it was Platinum. What's the goddamn Ninja Theory been working on this goddamn game for 19 years. I can see why. Ain't nobody picked this shit up. Now, I ain't the smartest goddamn knife, the sharpest knife in the drawer, but but this is one of the reasons that Microsoft acquired the studio, was because of goddamn Bleeding Edge. You know what I mean? They just don't need games like that right now. And if they had other good stuff and that's the filter come in, fine. I'll give you an example. Right now, Sony just released, Dreams? Not for me, but one of their highest rated goddamn exclusives. And you know what's crazy? There's somebody within the goddamn games of Dreams, or the game of Dreams, can make a goddamn game graphically looks better than Battletoads and Bleeding Edge.
Somebody's gonna do that.
I'm trying to tell you right now. The Wild Ponies are working on it right now as we speak.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't need stuff like that. Now, Noah, I know you've been capping and yapping. like, what are your thoughts?
Hey, but flight simulators, right?
I'm about to set things right, bro.
Set it right.
Microsoft can't win for losing.
Oh, okay.
Like, y'all sit here label Microsoft. Y'all label Microsoft a racist and, for lack of better terms, a nigga lover. This company has been scrutinized for not allowing devs to have creative freedom. That's why they lost Bungie. Bungie made Destiny, and Microsoft wouldn't let them make them while they were employed to Microsoft. But now we got Ninja Theory. They got this is the game of their dreams. They've always wanted to make this game, Bleeding Edge. And now we're gonna shit on Microsoft for letting them do what they want to do.
Man, nobody wants to hear the so-called dude bro gaming machine be a victim. Come on.
It's just not a good game.
A victim now?
Yeah, that's some real life. I mean, Diago shit right there, good brother.
If Ninja Theory wasn't owned by Microsoft, this wouldn't even be a headline.
No, well, it's how about this? Actually, I got this big ass. I gotta make my screen small so I can actually see the chat. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I meant to mention your camera shot kind of looks squished, like
Pause.
I don't know.
The
Horizontally.
the money shot looks squished. What the fuck that mean?
Stream look fine to me. You know, but then watching the stream on the 13th.
Noah was supposed to look at it and see, but he didn't look.
It's straight. It's good. I look good. I look good.
I don't know, Buck. Buck said the money.
Hey, look back on your shit sometime. Look at your video. You look.
You got a T-Mobile sidekick and it don't look right.
I don't know, Buck. Buck said the money shot was kind of squished. Hey, Buck, I'm gonna leave that one alone, bro.
Hey, just look at you with the Elmer's Glue shirt on. You can tell.
Bro.
Yo, hey, Buck, when we gonna cut your ass up? Yeah, motherfucker, the Puff the Magic Dragon smoking opium in the back of a chicken den. But anyway, but as I was saying, all right, what he was saying, it's not a good game. I mean, I'm just being real. I'll give you an example. When you think of, not when you think of, but even, I'll give you an example, right? You look at Hellblade, right? Hellblade. Not gonna lie, I didn't set up the gaming world on fire. I give them credit for what they were trying to go with, and the sound was amazing, though. I ain't gonna lie with the whole schizophrenia, but wasn't enough action. Wasn't the puzzles. The puzzles was cool, but wasn't enough fighting in that motherfucker. I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck, and
very slow pace.
Yeah, and I'm hoping, they said they can do a AAA, but everybody talk that shit. But the next one, because they said they made that game with $10 million. Know what I mean? $10 million with a gun in their goddamn head, with the money in the back of Microsoft, you know what I mean? That they can go out there and put some more fighting in that goddamn game. Some more action, combos, you know what I mean? Because believe it or not, I found out the reason why I was excited for Hellblade, because I thought it was the spiritual successor to Heavenly Sword, but the girl that got the schizophrenia, that is the female, and one of the characters that's in Heavenly Sword. I was talking about Heavenly Sword. I like the game. But that's neither here nor there. So, again, it doesn't look good, doesn't sound good, doesn't smell good. It's trash. Now, right now as we speak, you got members of GRG streaming this goddamn game. And hold up. Actually, let me see if I can pull the stream up on Mixer. Hold up. I know I can hold it. Wait, hold on. This game looks bad, though. You know what I mean? Well, let me go to Mixer.com. I'm just saying, it's not needed right now. But we're gonna play it later on. It's just tell me. It's you know what? This game right here screams Splatoonish Nintendo.
Now Splatoon is a hit though.
I
And
know.
I think you're going a little too far saying they shouldn't release the game.
No, I mean,
Now we could say Microsoft lacks the AAA titles, but I don't think they should hold out on games because they don't have that AAA banger yet.
but so you think? Well, I believe I'm from the mindset that you can do more harm than good. So what you're saying is keep releasing shit like this.
Bro, we old school, bro. Like it don't matter how we feel about it. It matters how the young gen gonna feel about this game. Like look at the success of Fortnite. Like me and you would have played Fortnite, would have been like, this shit cartoony. But look how successful it is.
All right, hold on, real quick.
Because of the younger crowd.
Because of the younger crowd. Hold on 1 second. I got black dog. What the hell happened to K Maker's beard too? Because last time I seen him, he had a full goatee. Hold up, my display capture. He had a full goddamn goatee. Let me
get rid of a rag. That's pretty.
Yeah, motherfucker got that beard at the car wash. Something about that car wash, y'all. Well, I'm messy as hell. Hold on. Yeah, I am. You know, I get zero. Hold on. Let me get this back up here again. Hold up. Image. Oh my God. Where you other one at? Where you other 80, 90? Hold up. Right here. Display capture. Hold on. Where we at? Display capture. Look at this shit. All right. Here we go. Now this. I'm looking at it now. This is the game here. Yeah.
This is Battle of the Bands?
I don't know. It's just very.
I can't say this though. If they were trying to target the younger crowd, like going with the name Bleeding Edge is like.
It reminds me of Phantom Dust a little bit. Or maybe Jets. I don't know what the hell. This game was just.
It's like that shit with Jack Black where he's got the guitar and shit. What the fuck?
I don't know. At least before you try to sue me, I'm giving your bum ass a view.
Awesome.
Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah. Oh, Zach Wild.
Yeah, just not
Rock on.
Who was there with the full goatee?
It's Wild Stallions.
Yeah.
Oh, that ain't K-Maker? I thought
that is K-Maker.
What?
That's GRG.
Let's see.
Oh shit.
I haven't played with this new chick with the.
I bet you didn't.
I know she was in the alpha. But
yeah, the time of his life.
Yeah, he is, man. These jokers be capping. Look at this goddamn game is bad, man.
Oh man, that character with the fucking
the game might look
the horse leg, chicken legs. What the?
Chickens. You gotta play it, man.
Oh, we gonna play it. I already got my pillow. I already got my pillow on my cover right there. We gonna play it. We definitely gonna play it.
Judgment, because I know how you
guys really trying to make their own like Fortnite.
Yeah, we gonna play it.
I know how Z do. Z will boot that bitch up for 10 seconds. Don't dog shit.
Yeah, we gonna do it. Yeah, this shit is bad though, man. You know
them legs though.
You never know. They could hit the lottery and it becomes popular.
I'm gonna tell you exactly.
I wouldn't be surprised if they bring this to the Switch.
Okay, what's so special?
He gonna boot that bitch up for like 10 minutes and say, okay,
Because
mine is down. I downloaded it. Download. We gonna claim
Think about it. It's a low investment, and if it pays off and becomes some fucking the next big, kind of.
But here's the thing.
It could be huge. It don't matter to us. I'm just saying.
I don't care about their money. If it becomes huge, that's dangerous because they're gonna make more dog shit like this.
Exactly. Yeah.
They're gonna make more dog shit like this.
But I think it's just them.
Look at this. Look at this. What is this?
Chicken. It's like a raptor.
And listen, this filthy bot's having the time of his life. Look at him. Serious, got his teeth clenched. Look at him.
Her feet so floppy?
No, why is this nigga over here smiling? Why is this 55-year-old man? Fuck that. Pay attention to the corner of the goddamn. Why is this 55-year-old man down here smiling?
Might be good, bro.
Nah. I blame GRG specifically for the downgrade and the Xbox. Look at this. Look at this nigga here. Look at him. Look at this nigga here. Look at William Lowe. Look at him.
If this shit was on Sony, you think he'd be trying this shit out right now?
Hell no. He'd be making fun of it. Penis, demons, tinky, winky.
Tiki wiki.
Speak of Sony, it do remind me of Paragon a little bit.
Nah, fuck that. This man went out there.
Never heard of that guy.
Yo, this man went out there and slandered God of War because you ain't have a jump button. But he having the time of his goddamn life with a chick with some chicken feet. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Chicken feet.
Yo, that's why I'm gonna whoop his ass when I catch him at E3 now. I'm sick of this shit here. My sole purpose in life is to destroy GRG. You know what I mean? Look at this shit here.
This chick, I'm already liking this chick.
After
though.
that
Wait, what did he say?
assassination attempt,
Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm
Hold
liking
up.
hey,
Buttercup.
they tried
Wait,
to assassinate you
wait,
with
hold
that
on.
GRG cola.
Wait, hold
telling
on.
you.
Wait, listen to him. Look.
Eggs.
Look.
Your candle, get over here, shit.
Wait, hold on. Listen to what he said.
I didn't even noticed that. So I'm like, why is that?
Oh, that's dirt, black ass.
What'd he say?
Yo, listen.
Don't have any of those. Yeah, the thick body girl.
Might be kicking their ass, but we don't have many. What's her name? But
Oh,
That's Neptune!
over there.
Yeah, I got 4 houses on me.
He puts the G and G.
Xbox guy.
got 7 ready to
you just leave
Dirt
them
giggity?
or you turn
Yeah,
them
you just
into-
hold
No,
it.
you gotta deposit them. That's the tricky part.
Oh, that's Neff.
die.
So we're gonna pause it in like in like 10
Yeah, you
seconds.
gotta get my ass.
Oh, shit. Neff is a goddamn double agent. Yo!
Wait, what?
Listen to the audio. That is Neff.
Is that for real?
Yeah. Hold up.
Where you pausing them at?
Is that why he's been missing? He's missing in action because of that shit. Playing the chicken game.
I was getting drunk.
I would love for them to have some more characters. Like
That's dirt.
later. That'd be sweet.
Oh yeah, they definitely gonna draw more characters. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be real. Sweet.
Oh man.
I didn't think I was gonna like it. Damn, this shit fun, man.
I told you, man, it's fun, man. It is a blast to play. I've
Is-
been saying it.
Damn.
Oh, it's better than the alpha because it's faster. Yeah,
I'm
the
sorry.
Alpha,
Oh my God, that's
alpha is
Neff.
cool. I mean, I enjoy
I'm
it.
sorry,
Yeah,
man.
it's better.
I know you have to be heartbroken right now, man.
Oh shit. Noah's about to fess up. He was over there too.
There you go, Dan. Alphabet.
I just got home, bro.
This is fun.
Oh.
No, I think it's just it was a little bit slower than other.
Oh, shit.
So wait. Okay, Dirt Giggity and Neff.
Get over here, shit.
They've been beta
Yeah.
testing the chicken game with William Lowe.
That's not- why is the hell?
Oh, shit. You don't know a motherfucker till you know a motherfucker. Now, you never know that this man threatened to render me unconscious. Wait, what the fuck is
What the
that?
hell going on?
Holy, everybody
Oh,
loud as hell.
Uh-oh. Hey, what's up, R&B?
Here comes the other bleeding edge fan.
You just leave them on you, or you
This is the
turn them
biggest
into-
And then once you die,
So we're
what's
gonna
this game
pause it
called?
like
Chicken Lady.
Wait, hold on.
Bleeding edge.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
that point when they
We gotta find out R&B was beta testing this shit too.
this chick is
What happened?
dope. I like.
What are you
it.
talking about?
Oh,
All these
shit.
GRG double agents.
Yeah, D double agent too.
Oh, shit. Neff over there. Hanging out with GRG. Ain't this a
Ah,
bitch?
here we go.
That's how that assassination attempt happened on your computer.
Oh my God.
That was
Man, get
nuts.
out of here.
Oh my God. Hold on, let me get these bills right here. God damn it. This game ain't the answer. Sony released a game that makes you make games and is better than this. GRG is a problem for us Xbox. Hold up. I'm about to call Neff right now live on air. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Man, you know he's seeing Sonic the Hedgehog for the fourth time right now. Come on. Those are his
Hey, that Sonic
Sonic.
pretty good.
I already got like a 7.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Damn, they sent you, voicemail? Oh, shit.
Look at this now. Look. He blocked me. I done caught him. Nah, nigga. Alright. I got you. Look, yo, unbelievable them teeth. Just listen. Look. I can't trust nobody. Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
What's up?
Hey, yo, Nev, was you on the live stream with GRG? We got the footage. Playing Bleeding Edge.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, my
My
God.
party.
This man threatened to render me unconscious and throw my walker in the streets. You F2 brute
Hey, they
shit.
took my party.
Oh, my God. God damn it.
He had that one ready too. It ain't my party.
Yeah, my God.
He said
Listen.
it twice.
Yeah.
He had that ready to go.
My God. Moving right along. God damn it. You don't know a motherfucker till you know a motherfucker, man. Shit. My God. When the cap got more cap. Look at this shit here. Oh, my God. God damn. Now, hold on. I want to say this right here. 100 said that he could sleep with any member. I mean, he could sleep with one of the members of the broadband bullies, right? And I thought it was Neff. I went around town, one of the broadband bullies with my shoes, and I said, you know what? Neff is a little young, a little out there. He ain't got no, which is cool. Just come out and tell us, right? And he did me and denied that. He said he doesn't mess with GRG. Those guys are weirdos. And to me, you know what I'm saying? I see him right there streaming, bleeding edge, having the time of his goddamn life. When's the last time Neff played the game with us?
Oh shit!
When was the last time the Thal has played the game with us? He can't play the game with us.
It's been like a couple months.
Yo, he can't stream with us, but he can stream with GRG. You know what, brother? Fair is fair, right? You stay your ass over there with GRG. You stay your ass over there with GRG. Mm-hmm. It's all good. But moving right along. You see this shit right here? No. You're not trying to explain this, though. Nah, brother. He told me, hold up, they joined. He said they joined my party. The question is, why do they feel comfortable enough to join your party? Ain't no party like a GRG party because the GRG party don't stop.
But wait, when he's on the phone, he said it wasn't my party. Now he said it was his party. And
hey, Buck, that's what I'm talking. You, Buck, you was right. We can't trust him. When was the last time we played the game?
Twice.
When was the last time we played the goddamn game with Nev? He can't play the game with us, but he found time enough to play Bleeding Edge with goddamn GRG.
Not just play the game, he straight beta testing that shit.
But here's the thing: he's
probably been playing it for months.
This man has threatened to render me unconscious. Has threatened to throw my goddamn walk in the street. You break bread with my enemies. That's the shit I'm talking about. That's some real live dealer gaming shit right there, my brother. That is some real live goddamn dealer gaming shit right there. My God. Let me hit this right here.
Et tu brute escapes me at the moment.
Hey, Neff. Et tu brute. Now get here and say it eludes you at the moment. Look at this shit here. Cap on top of cap. Cap on top of goddamn cat. Somebody, this was 2 weeks ago. This stream was from the day. God damn it. This stream was from today, goddammit, because I recorded this shit when you streaming live. The big fun of them ones like I only do, you know what I mean? They always be about my goddamn jokes. Man. Yo, he said Neff betrayed Z just to play Bleeding Edge with K-Maker.
Oh, he said there's good people on both sides. Oh, shit.
My God. Shit. Man, like I said, you don't know a motherfucker. He's something I played Battlefield with y'all like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
2 months ago.
2 months ago? What are you talking about?
2 months ago, man.
Buck didn't even have a Xbox 2 weeks ago. Never get your line. Never get your line, janky ass out of here. You will atone for your sins, cocksucker. Cocksucker, you will atone for your sins. You know what I mean? Bleeding ain't his paw, but this shit is crazy. This shit is wild. My God. But moving right along, man. God damn it, you don't know a motherfucker till you know a motherfucker. God damn. Getting right into the next topic here. Dreamcast Guy. God damn, I ain't gonna lie. I expected better from you, Nathal. You're pretty good with that shotgun, Nathal. I expected better from you. Hold up, what we got here? Here we go. Let me share my screen again.
Double O rain.
Let me pay you see it?
Said Death India, right? Gandhi did hate ninjas.
Yo, you ain't lying, brother. You ain't lying, man. That was deep. Yo, that was deep, man. Hold up. Let me go right here. Not my display capture. We got it right here. The display capture.
Damn.
Now, here. Now, whatever. But it showed up on my timeline. I don't even follow the guy, but it showed up on my timeline, right? Now, this is the disclaimer. I don't have a problem with him, but I don't knock. I said I don't knock the hustle. I hate one game, but you know how some motherfuckers like I don't know. He fakes rage a lot. They said my man, Griffin Gamers called him out a few times. You know what? It is. We do what you do, right? But I thought it was funny with the whole Soldier Boy thing, and you know what I mean. Then he got caught lying about he played the Final Fantasy. Let me tell you right now, the Final Fantasy, this, that, the other, and there's some other fake videos and too. From my inside sources, someone's telling me that the PlayStation 5 is gonna be extremely stronger, and he always do these like type videos and whatever, right? But anyway, something I said on this show for a while, you know what I mean, that these next generation consoles are gonna be $500 or more, you know what I mean, at least in the minimum, $500, right? Now, a report came out yesterday that the parts of them building the console, whatever, came up to $450. But we're going to talk about that in a minute. But it says the report's coming out this morning that both the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 could be $500. That still seems slightly high priced to me. Check this shit out here, you lying motherfucker. I had to save up my tiny amounts of spare money for 3 months to get a PS4 at launch. $100 more of that might slow the opening sales, I imagine. I'm going to read this again. You lying motherfucker. Reports coming out this morning that both the Xbox Series X and the PS5 could be $500. That seems slightly high priced to me. Basically, I had to save my tiny amount of spare money for 3 months to get a PS4 at launch. 100, like, brother, what the fuck are we doing here, bro? Now, and let's be realistic here. If Microsoft or something, well, Sony gave you a 4 cheap console, what are we saying here, right? A 4 terabyte console, the Pro for $400, right? I think that might still be $400. And if the PS5 is fucking 10 T-flops or whatever the fuck the case may be, 4 times the memory bandwidth, this, that, and the other, you expect to get all. That's why we understanding console gamers. When these motherfuckers, when they gonna buy a PC or whatever the fuck, you want all that bleeding edge sick on Microsoft to give you a 12 T-flop console, whatever, for $400. Now, listen again. I ain't claiming I can motherfucking solve motherfucking Chinese math in 2 seconds with a calculator, but this shit here don't make no sense for me. You know what I mean? Like, if these motherfuckers came out at $400, I will be worried. That mean again, we got some gimp hell behind dog shit. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying I'm going to be throwing my goddamn money at the but goddamn, what are you expecting? If they gave you a mid-gen refresh at $400, we talking about something twice as powerful as that. You think you don't get that bitch for $400? Like, what are your thoughts, no?
I agree with you wholeheartedly, bro. Like, $400 is that's pushing it. I expect 500 or more, especially with the SSD technology. That shit ain't cheap.
Okay, well, but I'm just saying. As far as this guy, like, I know you may not know him personally.
How long has this guy been? He's Dreamcast guy, and he doesn't remember how expensive console gaming is. I mean,
now listen, I know
mine. Around this long, and you think 500 is a lot?
This I don't watch this shit, nigga. Los Angeles right now. You probably looking. No, they didn't tag. I'm looking at that shit. Los Angeles, now guys. But look, reports coming out this morning that both the Xbox Series X and the PS5 could be $500. That seems slightly high price to me. A 12 T-flop console at $500 seems slightly high price to me. To you, or whatever. Like, come on, what the fuck are we doing here, man? Like, that to me, I say, is sheer goddamn lunacy. That makes no goddamn sense whatsoever. Let me go to this guy's goddamn channel. Let me see if it's egregious. Let me see if his clickbait is more egregious than goddamn crap, goddamn game Dream.
You wait till there's a price cut. If that's too high.
Yeah, but I don't.
I mean,
but everybody ain't trying to wait like you, man.
I don't care. PS4, like I said, a PS4 will be new to me because I ain't played them goddamn games yet.
You ain't trying to wait 7 years.
Yeah, but like what the fuck? Like what? I ain't tripping, but like, what does he?
I got too much backlog to give a fuck.
Yeah.
Play his videos. I ain't watch it
yet. That was on Twitch. I mean, that was on Twitter. Yeah.
Double O Rain, he says, with all due respect, if you're a grown adult and 400 to 500 is too much for you, you need to get your priorities in check. Gaming is a goddamn luxury, and I'll punch you in your goddamn mouth.
Yeah.
Quote,
I'm looking at that type of shit. Like, bro, wait.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking I ain't, how you say, cloud. Looking at some of the stuff that he makes here, right?
I seen him once or twice. I think he's the same. There's another guy that I get him mixed up with, but I think I know who it is.
Xbox Series X has no exclusive game.
Yeah. That fucking dude. Yeah. Never mind. Yeah, he's kind of annoying.
Hold on, I'm pulling him up on Twitter right now.
Yeah,
I'm mixing him.
well, I showed the
with
tweet.
that other guy.
Don't go complain about the price and stuff again.
Well, he said that $500 is $500 too much for a PlayStation 5 price leak. Right?
No, it's not.
He's either full of shit or he's like super young and
he ain't super young. This motherfucker look like he about
older than
yeah, I know, but like, bro, it's like Dreamcast was fucking expensive. What about the PS3? You lived through that. That was over fucking priced.
I don't want to hear nobody complain about the price after breaking their legs to pay $600 for a PS3. Come on, now.
But I know you sent me an article, right? And I'm having it in my inbox, and they was talking about the. But I don't understand. That is like, what I mean? Hold up. Actually, could you send me the actual link? I need to get me some screenshots.
Yeah. I got you.
Send me the actual link. Google this, that, and the other, right? Let me see right here. Let me put this up on my screen. Hold up, right here. Hold up. Shit, right here.
Do you think that would hurt Sony?
What, the $500?
Yeah.
No, here's the thing, and I said this. I said yesterday, and let's me do the show, right? The adaptation for these new consoles, right? They're not going to be as high as what they were for the PS4 and the Xbox One, right? Consoles, again, don't really fly off the shelf until they get like their second and third price cut and they come down to $300, whatever the case may be, right? But here's the thing, another reason why adaptation for these new consoles is not going to be so high, like this generation, is because Activision, Ubisoft, EA, they still going to be making the fucking multiplats. You know what I mean? You realize that even the PS4, the Xbox One, this sales didn't really take off for those consoles until Activision was like, no more Call of Duty, or that was it. And when third party, again, that's what I'm saying, which really moves the industry forward, is third party, wasn't making their multiplats that, they can't go out and buy for older hardware anymore. You know what I mean? Now, I said this yesterday, I said both of these consoles are x86. They're staying, within the same architecture. I wouldn't be surprised if they won't support these consoles damn near in the whole goddamn generation. I'm not, whatever. Not saying I like it, but I know how janky these. Look, they get to show the game yesterday with Outriders, right?
Yeah.
I love it already in that motherfucker. Xbox One, PS4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC. You know what I mean? I think that's gonna be the template. Going forward. Could it hurt them? You know what I mean? But when you sent me, like, but again, for anyone that was expecting,
yeah, Joe Hansel, he said that motherfucker's just trying to mooch a console.
Yeah,
that could be right.
Like I said, I don't like dude. Like I don't know dude. But the type of stuff that he does, you know what I mean, does seem kind of clickbaity, is fake rage. That's what you do. He's mad about this. He's mad about that. Excuse me, sir. It's ma'am. He one of them motherfuckers right there. Ma'am. You know what I mean? Just be fake, outraged for nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, it's the next goddamn generation console. You know what I mean? So I don't know what he was expecting or they were expecting. Like, to me, that just doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Yeah, he makes it seem like he had to scrape money out of the couch cushions.
Yeah, look at this. No, but what the fuck did he say here? Like, hold on, wait, let me find this goddamn tweet again. I gotta go to myself. Like, this nigga all over the place. He had to spare his little bit of money to scratch it up and to buy the PS4. You know what I mean? Back then, like, bro, if you don't knock it the fuck off, like, you probably making a killing on goddamn YouTube. Like, this nigga kill it, you need to cut it. Like, you out there tweaking, big fella. You know what I mean? But Noah, I hear you back there, but man, for 1 second. But you sent me an article yesterday. Did you send me the link?
Yeah, I sent it to you on Twitter.
All right, what was this about? Because I was playing the game, and it sounded like some Sony Sander, and I didn't want to hear this shit. Let me get it on my screen. Okay. Like, what the fuck? Wait, hold on. Let me actually share my screen with you. You got the article up in front of you?
Yeah, I got it. I sent you the Yahoo.
I know. I'm sharing it on my screen, but you take this, and I'll give my opinion. What we got going on here?
All right, so they pretty much calculated the cost, the bill of material for the
Well,
PS5.
can you see the argument says scarce component? Read the top paragraph for me.
Hold on.
Put your reading glasses on, James the third.
All right, so we got the scarce. Yes, scarce components have pushed the manufacturing costs for Sony Corp's next PlayStation to around $450 per unit, forcing a difficult price-setting decision in its battle with Microsoft Corporation, according to people with knowledge of the matter.
The Japanese government is preparing to gradually replace the 6-year. Read the next paragraph. Because I can't see it. You see the next paragraph.
Oh yeah, the Japanese conglomerate is preparing to gradually replace the 6-year-old PS4 console, releasing this PlayStation 5 the same holiday season its arch rival debuts the upcoming Xbox Series X. Sony typically finalizes a console price in February of the release year, followed by mass production in the spring. With the PS5, the company is taking a wait-and-see approach, said the people, asking not to be named because the details are private.
PS4 released in 2013 at $400. Was estimated by market to cost about $381 to manufacture. Now, I'm going to stop right there. Normally, when a console comes out or when Sony and Microsoft release a console, they take a hit on the hardware and make the money back on the software. You know what I mean? The games are sold, means that the consoles sold at a loss, but they make, again, money back on the software, of course, the services, right? Whatever the case may be. But when the PS4 and the Xbox One came out, they both released that slightly at a profit because they was was dated tech. Now, if they're, here's the thing, and we can stop right when I get the rest of this. If they're saying, because again, Sony buys and Microsoft, they don't pay what we pay, they get this shit in bulk, right? If they're saying it costs them for all the parts, right, $450, right? Sony's not going to take a hit. You know what I mean? I was thinking maybe it costs a little more than that, but damn, now you saying it cost them $450. Like, how powerful is this console? That's a little alarm for me. What I'm saying, I would think it would cost a little bit more than that. And two, you know what I mean? I see them again selling it at $500 and getting that quick 50 to put back in their pocket on a profit. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? As far as like that, like what do you think about that? I don't think they're gonna sell it at a loss. Basically.
Well, it breaks it down further in the article. That's the tug of war within the company. They don't know if they should price it higher and make that money back, or price it lower and take that loss. They're playing the wait and see game to see what Microsoft does.
So the PS4 released in 2013 at retail price of $400 was estimated by the anyone with the $450 unit cost and similar gross margin. The PlayStation 5 retail price would have to be at least $470. That would be a hard sell to consumers, considering Sony's most expensive machine now is $400, right?
Yeah.
The
price of the Pro.
Yeah, the PS4 Pro and is often discounted according to American Capital. Customers will benchmark their expectation based on the PS4 Pro and the PS4. And I'm gonna stop right there. And this goes over to Microsoft and Sony, right? And also too with the Pro and the X. I hear a lot of, because I just stick with my X, so I just got me a Pro. Well, a lot of people don't understand or realize the Pro and the X weren't new generation. They were just put out there to run what you already have a little faster, a little shinier. That's it. Now it's up to Microsoft and Sony to show why the consumers, because we can be judge games by what we see, right? And we not have to depend on what you quote unquote digital foundry and the little shades of graphs. Nah, we have to be monthly default. I mean, if they looks graphically better than what we just had, the hardcore, the castles we're tricking, won't have a problem, upgrading day one or whatever, going to win. But if it slightly looks better than what we just had, and they're still getting the same games, yeah, this is gonna be a hard sell because there's a bunch of things they break down here about their finances. We're gonna talk about this, and we talked about this in the past. You know what I mean? Like even with if they were to release Spider-Man, you know what I mean? Not saying I'm a fan with it right now. They're gonna release that on both platforms. You know what I mean? And I'm just because they go, but anybody say consumers will benchmark expectation on the Pro, Sony prices, The company's biggest headache is ensuring the supply. Already talking about the supply. Now listen, I was talking more or less. Now you're talking about a smartphone and using the DRAM that they're using. My thing, what they got going on in China with the coronavirus, whatever the fuck the case may be. It said Samsung just announced its Galaxy S20. No, you went to the phone. What the hell was that about? But probably.
That's a brand new Samsung device.
Do me a favor, because I can't see it because I got these blockers. Could you read like the second here and down into the
Which
part?
one where it says video game companies?
Yeah.
Right there.
No. What's it? The company's biggest headache.
Oh, the company's biggest headache is showing a reliable supply of DRAM and NAND flash memory, which both is in high demand as smart makers gear up for the 5th generation devices, 5G. According to people familiar with Sony's operation, Samsung Electric Company just announced the Samsung Galaxy S20 product range, each variant of which will have 5G and a minimum of 12 gigabytes of RAM in the US. So that's a lot of that DRAM that's going into the phones. The NAND flash going to the phone are going into the PS5 as well, the consoles as well.
Okay. So they say now is hold me pay these. Hold on, I got some free bills right here. I'm gonna get these free bills right. Let me put this right here so I can see it. Hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Be right back. Let me pay these free bills right quick. Luther, that character with the chicken legs though, how did this get a green light again? You're absolutely right. My man One White Cone released the tapes. I will be releasing the tapes. R&B ass. If you don't buy my game, was going to the bus. He still may go to the bus. That shit was funny. And the Thor, you have chose your sides. Every time we do, I'm about to come along. But you over the game with GRG. See, the problem is you ain't think Nev I was going to watch that dog. Because I don't watch that shit, niggas, for them Los Angeles Knackers. And you back to this shit. Yo, my God, you right, K-Maker. This is better than the beta. Back there having the time of your goddamn life. My motherfucking brother. Eptu Brute. You know what I mean?
See, you wouldn't have found out if you wasn't watching it, though.
Huh? What happened?
You wouldn't have found out. You wouldn't have found out if you wasn't watching it.
Oh, no, I had to, you know what I mean? GRG, whatever be the butt of my goddamn jokes. You know what I mean? One White Cone.
I also want to say about that Bloomberg article.
Yeah.
A lot of people aren't pointing this out because of that whole price thing, is that it also, there's kind of a little indication that we might get a reveal of the PS5 at the end of April, possibly.
Yeah. That's because Microsoft announced that they're having a show. Well,
I'm just saying. Yeah. But anyway.
What did Microsoft announce?
I have to find it on. They didn't announce it, but it's they hold an event in April, like April 6th, in the Microsoft Theater.
All right, hold on. And my man One White Cone said fuck Neff, yeah. Ludacris said, okay, yeah, I got them all. Shout out to you guys. Those messages, those insults was left via the free messaging app. But anyway, let me go back to the thing here, right? Finish reading with the article. That's the end of it.
No, it's some more here. It gives you a lot of information. Like video game companies often sell hardware at thin margins, maybe like $10 or $15, or even at a loss because they profit from lucrative game software and recurring online subscription services. Sony's chief executive officer, Kenichiro Yoshida, has said the business should be judged by the number of active users, not the number of hardware units sold. Can I repeat that again?
Yeah, repeat it again.
Your boy Yoshida said the business should be judged by the number of active users and not the number of hardware units sold.
Say it again.
One more time for the niggas in the back. Yoshida has said the business should be judged by the number of active users, not the number of hardware units sold. Some Sony game staff think it should sell the new console at a loss if necessary to match Microsoft's price because they scared, while other Sony executives would prefer to make money as the company did with the PS4.
Got that right.
So in other words, Sony doing it too.
Got that right.
Wait, let me see. Well, he said most of the components. Wait. Read it. I see here, but he said the earnings briefing earlier this month. Most of the components for the company have been locked down. Okay. People said, including the cooling system, which is unusually expensive, added a few dollars per unit. Typically, the company would spend less than do me a favor, mute your mic right quick, R&B. You got some back there banging loud as hell.
My bad.
Sony plans to release a new version of PlayStation VR. Okay. Headset.
That's some good news.
Yeah, he said, we'll make it the first year they added. They talking about the ongoing coronavirus outbreak has no impact so far on the preparation of the PlayStation 5 production, which I'm happy about that. They said the company has yet to decide how many PlayStation 5 units it will make in the first year. They added, it might be, they motherfuckers, I guess, run, how you say, force and low demand, like, you know how you do it. Like it was hard to find such and such. So I'm gonna go out there and pre-order that bitch day one. You know what I mean?
You might want to get 3 or 4 of them, Z.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But Sony has already canceled some previous planned features for a new mirrorless camera due to this year owning the constraint of the DRAM supply. Several people. Oh wow. So wait. We get some information here. Separately, Sony plans to release a new version of the PlayStation VR. I have yet to try VR, so I'm excited about this. I will get this on day one. A virtual reality headset totally scheduled for after the PlayStation 5 goes on sale. The people said Sony has already canceled some previously planned features for a new mirrorless camera due this year.
Yeah, that's outside of PlayStation though. That's their camera department.
Okay. All right. Okay.
The camera they're releasing, they have to cut back on some of the features because that DRAM is a limited supply because all the smartphone makers need it and the consoles need it too.
Sony are wasting patience about the next console prices. Now Microsoft, here's the thing. Now, I guess the best or the worst kept shit, they supposed to be releasing 2 consoles, right? The Lockhart and the the Series X. Okay. Now what if again? Now here's the thing. Check me out. What if Sony's console was 10 T flops? Microsoft's Lockhart is say 8 or whatever the case, and they sell that bitch at 4. And Microsoft big end console, the Series X is more powerful when they got the A5. Will that put Sony between the rock and the hard place? Let me get this bill right quick.
I got an answer for you, Z.
Okay.
It's not gonna hurt their hardcore sales, but it's gonna Microsoft will win the casuals with the Game Pass, and you got the cheaper console. It's gonna be PS4 and Xbox One all over again, except in Microsoft's favor.
My man Rain said, "Get me on so I can break Noah's jaw." Drop me the link. You got a mic. You got a mic, good brother. You got a mic. You can come in here.
This whole beating home that whole, it's not about the hardware. So I mean, it's always been like that, though. I mean, it even says like a couple sentences before that. You know, you always
read that part, Buck.
No, I'm just saying. You know, because like, look, Nintendo could sell way less, but then sell 10 million on one fucking game. You know, so if you sell 100 million consoles like Sony, often does, it doesn't really mean anything. It's about the fucking software and services. It's always been about the software and services now. They're saying that they're fucking stating the obvious. So I don't.
Who you challenging, Buck?
I'm challenging these fanboys that are using that as some kind of stupid ammunition when it's like it doesn't mean anything. I guess it means something to the Megazios out there, maybe to them, because they're the ones, when you're getting into these weird fanboy things, like, we sold 150 million consoles, means anything. It doesn't really.
It means a lot. It's a good education piece for a lot of people.
Yes.
Well, here's the thing, right? At the end of the day, right? Well, not even the end of the day. If you think about it like this, if you look at it like this, right? What's going on there? But anyway, if you look at it like this, right? As far as the pricing, I know that Sony's kind of holding their cards close to their chest, but this is what they're saying. The parts, whatever they're going to have, is already there, right? And I was saying, they were saying, they're not saying anything with the Microsoft when they can come back and change them. And so that's not really how business works, because they already gonna pick what they're gonna pay for what AMD, what they do in the contract, what they do on this console, probably about 2-3 years ago, and then they usually do with the R&D, make sure the shit don't overheat, whether it's the red ring of death or the yellow ring. I mean, a lot goes into that. Now, like I said, there's not much you can change, but again, it being a business, and we talked about this before, and it always comes down to the game. At first, we're gonna talk about the power, but it's gonna be up to Microsoft and even up to Sony to show why they're, because I've been saying this, that I think the adaptation for these next generation consoles is not going to be as rapid as it was with the previous gen, because also too, they gave us mid-gen refreshes, and motherfuckers feel like they Pro or their X is still good. I hear it all the time. I'm just going to keep my Pro or I'm going to keep my X, so maybe that may come back to bite them in the ass, but even went down with exclusive software, and like there was a bunch of shit he had here. I I'm not so sure Sony will release a big title, whether it be like whatever, a God of War right now, or even a Spider-Man. You know what I mean? And not be exclusive to the box. You know what I mean? Now Sony just said they had, well, you know what I mean, some exclusives, but I don't know if it was like big AAA first party. You know what I mean? Because they want to make that money back. Let me get a bunch of shit here. You know what I mean? Make that money back. Like I said, like, you know, when I do these shows and they ask these questions, you know, like say take off the fanboy hat, right, and just look at it as business. Because like I said, so, you know, we do the other shit for entertainment, and as it being a business. You know what I mean? And again, so you know, you even I'll give you an example. They tease Microsoft, right? Or with Phil, but he needs to be fucking get the fuck out of here. You know, they don't gauge their success on how many consoles they sell. You know what I mean? I mean, motherfuckers went out that bitch and made a field day, but you know what I mean? It's not about how many more boxes we sell or goals that, you know, not to sell you another box. That bitch you get tied in with in the ecosystem. And basically, you got Sony saying the same goddamn thing, whether you agree with it or not. And people will say, you know what? Well, Sony's selling so many consoles doing it the traditional way. Now, we've done these shows in the past and even had the actual articles up there from the Jim Ryans, whoever, you know what I mean, saying, and hey, look, shout out to my man Ryan. Rain, we talked about this last week, and you guys said I was bugging. You know, and what make money and this, that, and the other. Is, you know, the reason why, and I said this again, the reason why PlayStation is so profitable now, more than they ever been, is not because they sold 150 million, whatever the fuck they sold, 105 million consoles or a billion pieces of software. Is because of the services. It's because of the services that go along with that. You know what I mean? Sony's most successful generation. Hear me out. Sony's most successful generation ever was the PlayStation 2, where there's 150 million consoles sold, way more software. You know what I mean? You know, whatever 3 billion pieces of software. You know what I mean? But they make the most money now. Why? It's because you have games like Fortnite or this or you that. Like even when Porter Rock hopped in there last week and you're talking about revenue. And revenue is different from money actually owned, because you can buy Madden from Sony out of their, you know, Sony store. You know what I mean? It's called revenue, but that's not all profit from Sony. You know what I mean? So Sony's going to get, you know, I think $15 back, kick the rest back up to EA, whatever the case may be. But again, the goal is to get you locked into their ecosystem. Wow. So again, just being basic business 101. And I'm going to let you guys take from there. Even going to head back off the baseball thing. And what motherfuckers still don't understand, like the narrative is not, again, that who is the other. They sit back looking at it from a business aspect of things and say, hey, we are the only baseball in town. We got the best one. Let's go out there and get some of that FIFA money, some of that 2K money, with the quote unquote the mic, and you know, and everywhere, like I said. And as a gamer or a consumer, even with PlayStation Now, or Plus, yeah, it's frowned about day and date. Like, maybe they can start to understand now how they make their money or how they guarantee when you make their money. I mean, it showed the slides. That's not going to value the game if it's their day in the day and date and game or the PS now. No, if you're going to get this up, you're going to get this up. Yeah, go.
They save more money because they're producing less consoles.
No.
In the long run, yeah.
That's a hard thing to pull off, though, because like not everybody's Nintendo, where you could sell, you know, just as many copies of, like, literally everybody that has a fucking Nintendo Switch has Breath of the Wild. You know.
But I mean, if you selling God of War to everybody that owns a smart TV, a cell phone, and a PC, and you only have to make 100 million consoles, you save your costs.
Yeah.
Like, look how many PlayStation 4s that haven't sold.
Okay, hold on. Let me pay the bills right here.
I don't know how many they produce, but each console they produce costs money.
Shout out to my brother Sony Prophet. And that's not what I'm saying. Shout out to my brother Sony Prophet. So did I just hear that Xbox can outsell the PlayStation 5? No, real talk. We be honest. This is my brother, right? Sony Prophet, right? Looking at it at a grand scheme as business, right? And again, pricing is always going to come down to software, right? Microsoft, and again, good for business. They got their ass kicked this generation, and listen, they should. You see, they got the goddamn games like Bleeding Edge, right? It is what it is. But we're talking about again the generation, and you have their own. What I'm saying is, I don't know if you just hopped into the show. You have their own guy, chief financial officer. You know what I mean? they don't gauge the success how many boxes they sell. Is the user interacting numbers that motherfuckers get them paying for a service or whatever the fuck the case may be. That's how they're going to gauge their success.
But you got to sell a bit. The more boxes you sell, the more likely you can get people into that services in the first place.
But okay, all right.
That's the front door, basically.
It's a tough sell though. You remember with their the target amount of consoles they wanted at the beginning of the gen.
What was what?
Like 2 billion or some shit like that.
Well, here's the thing. That's what comes into services, right? And then go into the slide to give you a PlayStation experience with or without the console. You see?
Yeah.
That's what that comes into play. Now, whether they talking about putting it on now on PC natively, like I don't know, and I'm not. I'm not even talking about a fan of streaming, but we have to start holding these people to what they say and stop saying that's their GRG shit, and putting the alternative spin on it. No, this is what he mean. No, he says it right there. This is what they mean. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm gonna say, in the real talk, and all we can do at the end of the day, because we don't have no control of what these companies do. I mean, you really think we can go to change that? Nah, we don't give a no. It's hold their feet to the fire, and Sony still continues to make great exclusives. You know what I mean? That's the only thing we can try to do is hold their feet to the fire and protest. Now, regardless of what decisions they're going to make internally and put what there, this, that, and the other, we ain't got no say, bro. It's a business. And again, and even like I said, with the day and date with the PS Now, like that doesn't matter. They will make so much money. Like you're looking at this, how you say, the short end money, like how you say, the short money, but not the recurring residual are making. And then people say to me, well, they ain't got to do that because they sell it this, that, and the other. But then they're not making their money that way. Like I showed the slide from the thing, like we first had that, and you look at it I watch the most because I always lose this shit. Up and you look at how they're going to make their business. This is to the investors. How they make their money first was CD, DVD. Then there was CD, DVD, Blu-ray, digital. Then the last one just did it in streaming. Even though they got streaming now, that wasn't a major part for like going forward. And then you had the money say they give motherfuckers.
They didn't sign with Azure for no reason. Like
yeah. Okay.
Sony Prophet, I gotta say he is correct about this. He's saying that article you're referencing isn't a quote from his article. He didn't talk to Yoshida. That quote is 2 years old. The way you read the article, they make it seem like that's part of these people he was talking to, but he's going off on a tangent and saying, so Yoshida has said this.
Okay, no. Okay, so
that are using it for ammo.
It doesn't matter when it was said.
It doesn't mean it's not wrong. I mean, it's still a point.
Okay, all right. So
people using it as this like
this
fucking ammunition as if
this is the first time that most of us
and said the first time Xbox. So
hold on, but this is the first time that many of us have heard this come from Yoshida. So it doesn't matter when it was said.
Yeah. That's true.
Okay.
Everybody at journalists all of a sudden.
One at a time. I can't hear nobody. What happened now? What happened? No. What you say? What you say? No. You can go out there. What you say? No.
I was saying it doesn't matter when he said it. It was recent, 2 years ago, not that long ago, and this is the first time many of us have heard anybody from Sony state that monthly active users was more important than hardware sale. So I mean that's damage control to say it's 2 years old. I mean that's what Sony looks at as a measurement of success.
I just was pointing out that
keep that shit bottled up and don't let it come out again.
Sony didn't just make a statement just now. It's been out there and it's still a correct point. So
hold on, my man. Hold on. He said at the end of the Bloomberg article, they said. Oh, you gotta mute your mic, R&B. I don't know what the fuck you back there doing, brother. You choking a prostitute out of what?
He jumped in this party quick, though. What you got on him, Z?
Yeah, right. He said, at the end of the Bloomberg article, they said they reached out to Sony for comment. 99% of the rumors with a quote from a two-year article. Hold on. Shout out to my motherfucking bro. Hey, Sony Prophet, man. Your judgment will be sent out to you, money, brother. It'll be sent out to you Monday. And again, thank you for rocking my motherfucking dude. I mean, he said, I trade you. What do you say? Star Wars for judgment? Nah, my brother. Much as you support me, you take this, my brother, man. I send you.
Judgment.
Yeah, you take that. It's brand new to Michigan. But anyway, But he says it's 100% matters. There's more to the article than that. No, take off the Halo diaper for a little bit. We're gonna talk about that. Shout out to my motherfucking brother Reggie too. God of War 2, Spider-Man 2 will move PlayStation 5 units for 3 years forward, plus with DLC. Those games aren't like Sea of Thieves 2 or State of Decay 3, where sales decline in the first 6 months. Listen, to be fair, and listen, Reggie, you my motherfucking brother, I want to address both of these topics, right? Sea of Thieves has done better on the back end than it did up front. And I don't give a fuck about Sea of Thieves. I don't give a fuck about Sea of Thieves. It done better on the back end than it did up front. You know what I mean? And going forward. Now, they didn't sell God of War with any DLC, which I thought was a big misstep on their behalf, because I damn sure would have bought that. And I know I'd really to buy DLC. But what I'm saying is this, like, going by this the article, and even if they were to, say, release a God of War day one on the PS5, I don't see them now releasing it exclusively on the PlayStation 5. It will also be on the PS4 Pro or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Just looking more into this, and me having a conversation day before yesterday. You know what I mean? I understand they want to move people over, but how you say, maybe these mid-gen refreshes may have come back and haunted, Microsoft and Sony, because a lot of people feel like they're okay with their X and they're okay with their Pro. And again, Activision, Ubisoft, EA, Take-Two, Rockstar, whoever else, like, you know what I mean? I'm hype about the goddamn game Outriders, and you see right there, clear as day, PS4, Xbox One, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC. And I said this yesterday. We did this show yesterday, whatever. I said, they cut off, with the PS3 and with the 360, right? Even first 3 years into this generation, you had cross-gen development, which I think was I don't like it. I thought you hold us back. But we're talking about the same architecture, x86. I would not be surprised, especially I don't think engines aren't going to change. I don't think we're going to go from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5. I don't think we can go from Frostbite 3.0 to 4.0. I don't think that's happening. You know what I mean? It's not. What costs these companies a lot of money are making new engines. You saw motherfucking Activision Blizzard stretch out that old ass Quake engine for fucking Call of Duty. You know what I mean? They don't want to, that's what costs a lot of money. Licensing engines or making making new engines from the ground up. So even with Sony with the Decimate, they're gonna find to you ain't getting. I mean, so we're gonna have those engines. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but I wouldn't be surprised. Just hear me out. Not saying this right or wrong. And again, it's up to third party. They would really now Sony. I believe or Microsoft maybe like I said 2-3 years in, they may just put they shit on just going forward. But third party consoles don't sell the most until they get that price cut down to about $300. And then when Call of Duty or Activision or even with a game like Destiny, right? Huge as that was. You know what? You can't get Destiny 2 on the 360 or the PS3. You got to get the PS4. Those bundled, and that's when they really start flying up the shelves in 2015, 2016. We got a couple bills here. Hold on. Hold on.
Did you get Vedger?
No, read it for me again.
Vedger, he said God of War 2 or Spider-Man 2 would still move PS5 units for 3 years forward plus with DLC. These games, or those games, aren't like Sea of Thieves 2 or State of Decay 3, where sales would decline in the first 6 months.
All right, hold on. Hey, Rain, do me a favor. Go to the part right there. I always have a decent mic, or if you can, come to what says gaming room in the chat, and I'll drag you down the live and let you come in and talk your shit. You support. Okay, but yeah.
Also, Sony Prophet said, "I can't wait, bro. That's when he didn't buy." Thanks, man.
That's my brother.
About that game.
Let me say something on that point though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all don't think Spider-Man 2 and God of War 2 is gonna push more PS4 and PS4 Pro sales compared to the PS5?
Say that again.
With God of War 2 and Spider-Man 2 being available for PS4 and PlayStation 5, you don't think it's gonna push more PS4 sales compared to the PS5?
Not push.
Most consumers are gonna go for the cheapest option.
Yeah, the cash. Let me say this, and I'm gonna add something to that, right? Hold on. Shout out to my motherfucker. We got a couple more bills in here. I'm gonna add them. Get these bills right quick.
Yeah, maybe the stragglers would buy it. But Stefan.
Yeah, it's my dude. Tactical gamer.
He said, "Glad to finally catch the show."
Yeah, I sent my man a shirt and shit. I paid $35 for that shit, and this shit ain't come. But I don't even worry about that. They giving me the run around. I double. Like I said, I'm still gonna send you like a code or something. But yeah, bro, I showed you this yourself. Like I don't bullshit. Like I bought them shirts. Like Neff would tell you, no, even though I ain't talking to Neff right now. Fuck Neff. I spent $600 on them t-shirts and when me saying thank you. And my man, I'm like, yo, I'm asking, like, yo, I said, about you get your shirt. I ain't hearing nothing from you, but this nigga probably dealing bullshit. I ain't sending the shirt. So I screenshotted this shit for him and showed him that the shit was delivered. And I'm reaching out to Teesprings and shit. And shout out for you guys too that support the platform, that bought a couple of items for me from t-shirts and shit. I appreciate it. But
Top Dog
yeah.
2K17 for 2. He said, "Z, you forgot Godfall is
Yes.
only on PlayStation 5 and PC."
Yeah, but that's not first party. That's second party. You know what I mean? I'm talking about first. I was talking about first party. We got another one.
Sony Profit was $5. He said, "Spider-Man 2 and God of War 2 won't be on PS4. They aren't stupid like Microsoft."
Okay, and AP the shooter.
Wait.
We got one more.
Shooter hasn't come in for me yet.
He said PS5 day one, no matter the cost. Xbox, prove yourself, brother. Shout out to my brother AP the shooter right now, working at the car wash, y'all.
Damn.
I'll be streaming. No, but look.
What's his name?
Yeah. All right, we gotta unmute him. Okay, hold on. Before you come in here, hold up. My man Rain, I believe he's from England or something. But unmute your mic. Hope you got a decent mic. Okay. You gotta unmute yourself now. What do you call it? Rain.
Yo.
Okay, hold on one second, Rain. Shout out to you, brother. So anyway, so I was saying, he said they're not stupid like them. Going again the financials. I don't like to talk about these companies' money. Like that's not right, and how the CFO's under a lot of pressure. The money, and I keep, I'm just reading here, bro. Men lie, women lie, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like, I mean, and I'm not capping about anybody's money, right? That's not what I'm saying.
Say so in the article too.
Yeah, that's not. When I with these conversations, right, bro. I can detach myself. How you say, regardless how I feel about Microsoft or I feel about Sony, we're just having an open conversation, a dialogue. Like even when I was talking about Insomniac, right? And them paying $220, basically $250 million. And I was saying, hear me out. That's a lot of money. No, Z, that's not a lot of money for the studio. That is a lot of money to absorb. You know what I mean? Now we talking about in the long run, we talk, and again, this comes when I listen. Just hear me out. Follow me, guys. Right? I always tell you guys my opinion. I don't do no lying, no capping on that fake shit when it comes to video games. Like I be having conversations with people within the industry. Like I tell you, motherfuckers, this all the time. How it works when a company. I give you an example. Right? This is known. I'm not saying I'm not gonna get in trouble. I'm a grown ass man, but. When Microsoft was looking to buy Sega, right? That's how it works, right? Feel me out. They look at their portfolio and look at the assets that come along with that, right? Oh, we acquired the studio. This is the overhead. This is the IP they own. Sonic, this, that, and the other. When you look at Insomniac, I'm not saying they're not talented. Hear me out. I'm not saying they're not talented. But even as great as you like it makes, but that's Sony's IP. Those assets and all that shit belong to Sony. Insomniac, now, he was making some VR games. VR has it's not really mainstream. It is what it is. That still doesn't scream getting $250 million goddamn dollars. What I'm saying is this: when you look at their portfolio, yes, they worked on a lot of iconic franchises. The Ratchet and Clank, this, that, and the other. But those are Sony IPs. You understand what I'm saying? Unless they was working on something else that was huge, that the public doesn't know anything about, you know what I mean? Or whatever the fuck the case may be. Or maybe Microsoft, like, I don't know. But I'm just saying that's a lot of money to pay for them. And not, how you say, they don't really have anything to come along with them. You look at Respawn Entertainment, right? They was known for making Call of Duty or whatever. They went to Activision Blizzard. They had Titanfall or a couple of, Destiny. I use them. Whatever they paid for them. They had, they had Destiny. They got another game that I'm not going to talk about on here. But they had something else. Boom, so we get to this comes along with you. Fine. $400 million. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, in the type of games that they make, you could say, quote unquote, one and dones or this, that, and the other. Games right now that are make the most money, and it's a business. You look at games like Fortnite, this, that, and the, or what's the Apex Legends, right? Free to play. EA made over $2 billion in the quarter with microtransactions. That's that's a lot of money to spend for a studio that's not really known for. I'm not saying they don't make great games. That's all that I was saying. You know what I mean? Just raising the conversation. When you look at their portfolio, I understand you worked in it, but Sony's not gaining any of those IP because they already own them. Is what I'm saying. Like and that's what I was trying to say. Not saying they wasn't talented developers. People try to compare it with Microsoft. No, that ain't, bro. I ain't capping from Xbox. I'm just having a conversation because from conversation that I had prior, like maybe 2 days ago, with somebody within the industry. I mean, so when I start talk like that, it's be an extension of a conversation that I already have. Like I said, what you want to see Microsoft or Turn 10 make outside of the Forza, this, that, and the other. You know what they came from? And when I said that, hey, I didn't go to school to put myself $100,000 in debt just to make car game go and run a track. Now it was rumored again that working on Fable. That's what that stuff comes from, you know what I mean? Without me being messy and, just saying this would be no move. So when I go on these not tangents, these conversations like that, hold up, I'm gonna let my man, my man Rain, we got some to pay these bills real quick, let him talk. Phantom Kraken said, not stupid, day after day. Wait, hold on, let me hold on. This shit done slide past me, hold on, my blind black ass. He says, not Phantom Kraken said, not stupid, day after day, they're copying Microsoft model. Microsoft, listen, not saying it's right or wrong. Microsoft is great at making money. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Microsoft is just a whole bone of gaming. And you know what I mean? Fact, as far as business wise, but that's why when Xbox coming in, where Phil had to go to the dollar and convince, that's bullshit. They got to convince a $1 trillion company to stay in a $1 trillion industry. That's crazy. They own so much shit around gaming. That's when you stop the goddamn cap, and that's not the case. But and not saying that's a bad thing. My man Sony Private Z, we agreed to disagree on this one. It's about the brand. Okay, we're gonna talk about it. Let my man Rain go. That what makes Sony special. When you remove exclusive, you will make more money short term. I don't know what you mean, but I'm gonna add to that. Rain, you in here? Wait.
That was good.
Wait. Let me ask something of what you said about Insomniac.
Oh wait, hold 1 second. Yeah, there's two parts of the question. Long term, the brand suffers. It's a terrible move by Microsoft, and it'll be the end for them if Sony does it. I'm gonna come back. We're gonna address this comment right here, both of these chats here. But I'll get Noah, then let my man Rain go. Yeah, what you gotta say, Noah?
It's all good. So you've already gone past it. I just wanted to get on that nigga.
Wait, hold on 1 second, Rain. Just let me finish with it.
I'm gonna keep it real. Now, I think Sony purchased Insomniac for their VR experience and their VR titles. If you look at the Oculus store, Insomniac has quite a few successful VR games that sell.
What's successful
through Oculus?
Hey, no, listen. Now this one cabin goes wrong.
I sent you a list.
This one cabin goes out there wrong. The most successful goddamn. Listen, the most successful VR unit out there is the PS4 VR, and about 4 million units, right? But I ain't never seen them say
more VR games than.
I'm not negating that. I've never seen nothing. And listen, this is what I mean by. I'm not counting about the mini games they got and what's better is business. If the most successful unit is at about 4.5, 4.3 million, and I ain't never seen one of their games make the MPD, right? But business here, regardless of what they own, we talking about business here, brother. Now, I'm sorry. Rain, go ahead, Rain.
We've gone past it already, but
you're biting bad. You're biting bad. Try to.
My bottom.
You sound all right. You come again. All right, get.
We've gone past it. I just wanted to get on that nigga Noah about bringing.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Are you on Wi-Fi, bro? Or what you right now? You right now on that PS.
Matrix, bro.
You on that PS3 headset?
I sound bad.
Now you sound clear.
Sound clear now?
Now you sound clear. All right. Now.
Every time you come after me, you start biting.
Yeah, you leave that bottle alone.
Shut up, shut up. Listen, I just wanted to get on there real quick. We've already gone past it though.
Do me a favor. How about hop back in? Are we ready to wait? How about hop back in? We can't hear you, brother.
What we talking about? What we talking about? Somebody fill me in real quick.
Hold up. Hey, what you do is hop out the chat and come right back in. Rap battle, Killer Rain. Say something again.
All right.
Say something again.
Yo.
All right, now you sound good. Go.
What's going on?
No.
Damn. My days.
Mine's not hot.
Yeah. What I'm telling you, leave the what you call it and come right back in. Sometimes that helps.
All right.
Ain't nothing but God.
It ain't nothing but God. Noah said, my God is an awesome God.
No, they want this work. That's what it is.
Yeah, just hop out and hop right back. I'll drag you right back in.
Turn off your Wi-Fi and turn it back on, bro.
Oh, whatever. Leave the app, close the app, and whatever, because he bought
cut off your PlayStation.
Yeah, like he ain't lying.
Delete your Discord.
Now he muted his mic. This fucking nigga don't understand. Let me move him out. Let me move him out and then move him back in. Or you have to then come back in.
What was you saying, Z?
Oh no. Okay. Well, here. What I'm saying. So going back to what Sony Prophet said, right? He said Z would disagree on this one. It's about the brand, right? And PlayStation or even Nintendo, they do have a brand, recognized brand like Apple, Samsung.
Right,
not negating it, right? That would make Sony so special. If you remove exclusives, you will make more money short long term, but the brand suffer. Here's the thing, right? The brand exists because I'll give you an example, right? Microsoft, the brand, is the brand, right? Highly successful. The reason why the Xbox is in the predicament that they're in, it's not because of the brand it's because of the quality of games that they released and the drought with them. Look, I look at it this way, Sony, and you my motherfucking brother, right? What's different between the Wii U and the Switch, right? If you remember, like I said, because they still got the same goddamn games, whether it's Mario Kart, Mario Sun, they do the same two-step, right? But the Wii U wasn't acceptable. The problem with the Wii U, they went long droughts and months without any games, right? Exclusive, software, right? But when they did release their exclusive software, it's so well. Microsoft didn't really release what they did, a AAA game outside of Quantum Break for 4 years, and the games that came out after that was subpar, right? It's not because, this is very important to say this, right? It's not because they're on a PC, because I always, again, we joke that their games have always been there. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. Donnie D stopped that, so you know what? Nah, buy an Xbox, motherfucker. But their games have always been there. It's just that motherfuckers, we talking about console gaming. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. And look, shout out to Parker. He learned the hard way. Even though I'm trying to tell Porter Rock, console gamer and you got PC gamer. And, motherfuckers like console because it's pleasing you. But I say this, right? If what rectifies Microsoft's situation, right, is not because this shit's still on PC. It doesn't matter, right? If they start releasing great games, and that's all that matters at the end of the day, is that they release quality software. Did he come back in here? His mic. His mic.
Yeah, I want to hear him break somebody's drum. Come on.
Release quality software. And that's what the Switch came out, and they were able to. You know what? Because the Nintendo. What's the guy that passed away? Iwata said. They didn't know it was that hard making high definition games. It took so long, this, that, the other. But what they did was, genius to them, they combined the handheld market, the sector, which it is, and the console, put them together, and they all working and able to turn out games a little faster. So the Switch avoided those long droughts without any software and not really having a lot of third-party support. You see the type of games they work. So, and this just meant it was about games, not policy, just that and the other. And I'm not saying they would, but I want to do is me being a gamer, fuck the, whatever platform, if they release, quality games, you know what I mean? All that shit goes away. Cause that's what it matters. We can sit and we joke all day. It's always about the games, you know what I mean? I'll give you an example. I'm let my man read. I'm gonna shut the hell up. I don't like Halo. I don't like Forza, right? I like Fable. I like Gears, right? But I understand those games is big, and for them to when they do what they do, right? Not for me. I can be subjective or objective. I don't like Mario. You know what I mean? I'm not saying Nintendo, but I understand it's big for the brand. I don't like Gran Turismo, but that's Sony's biggest goddamn. I'm not mistaken. That's their only $1 billion franchise when it comes to console gaming. You know what I mean? Outside of the mobile shit that they do. It's not for me, but I understand that it's big or whatever for their platform. You know what I mean? So it's like I said, it's always about the games, and they can remedy and fix that going forward. I don't know, and I hope they do. All the other shit really doesn't matter. But hold on, I know you're gonna say something. Come back, you my man. Beast, go talk. Rain, say something for me. Rain.
Oh yeah.
All right, you sound better. Talk to me.
No, the topic's already dead and gone. I think Buck already broke Noah's draw anyway. I was just ruining the point that how there's user base that on Sony.
Hey, Big Shaq, your internet sucks, Big Shaq.
Yeah, I'm trying to get. Say it again. What you say?
Yeah,
now you sound good. Whatever you. Well, how was this? You holding your phone in or whatever? Because it feels like you're on your phone. Stay in that position right there. Pause. Don't move, motherfucker. Like a mannequin.
What do you mean by that?
Whatever. However you holding your phone right now, you sound good. When you go back and be like,
I'm not on a phone. I've got a snowball right now.
Oh god damn, that's your home PC selling, you dog shit ass motherfucker. That's your PC selling like that? God damn. I'm thinking about you on a fucking BlackBerry or some shit. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. Nigga, if your home, bro, you talking about something, if you can't afford those, nigga, if your home network sounding like that, fuck nigga, you don't need, no wonder something, well, now ain't streaming. Nigga, you two got two up, two down? But again.
Listen, it's windy over here. Listen, it's windy. It's windy over here.
Nah, but okay, let me hear you. Okay, what you were saying though? Somebody broke. You said Buck did what? Now get. I'm listening to you.
Oh, it's dead. It's dead. No, no, it's dead. It's dead.
No, I want to hear your thoughts. Yeah, what you were saying?
I was just gonna say how he's bringing up that phony article from 2-3 years ago. That's completely. It doesn't matter about the user base numbers if you can't get the hardware numbers.
Oh, okay.
That's a new point.
Oh, okay. No, okay. Mute point, but okay. And then Rain.
The more hardware you sell, the more it's easier to target.
Exactly.
Okay. I
Places like PC, you got all kinds of distraction on the PC. You boot up a PlayStation, first thing you see is the fucking services to draw you in.
Exactly. Okay, but this goes into. I understand it's 2 years.
It's easier target to hit.
Well, when the last time you booted up a PlayStation?
Never.
You talking to me?
No, he says no. Buck.
This one is PlayStation 1.
This one Captain goes wrong. But listen, wait, hold on. Let me see. Wait, okay, wait. Let me see if I can get my brother Moss in here. Hold up. Let me see if I can get Moss to send me that link. All right, this is what I'm talking about, right?
That was a whole fraud anyway.
Oh, wait, somebody just called me. Neff. Neff tried to call me. I don't want to talk to you, Neff.
It's probably King Mega.
Wait, hold up. Let me get Moss. Wait, hold on. God damn it, Moss. Hold on, we up late night. We about to have some fun, man. Hold up, Moss.
No, he called you a fraud. No,
yeah, hold on, Moss.
Oh, is that Tsunami Simp?
Yes.
Whose man's is this?
That's Rain.
Get out of here, man.
This nigga sound like Lennox Lewis. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Bro, you a complete fraud. Shut up.
Me,
yo, Mike says you a fraud.
Internet connection. Nah, bro, it's windy over here, man. Shut up.
Hey, you remember that song? I Got the Power. He's saying.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Now, okay, okay, all right, hold up. Now we got some more bills. Can somebody see the chat right? Hold on, let me see the chat right quick. Get these bills. Somebody saying besides me? I'm trying to get this article on screen.
Yeah. Did we get the last? Okay, let me see. Sony profit. It said 100%. It's about games. When you talk Spider-Man 2, people will have to buy PS5 day one. Bottom line, that brings them into the ecosystem. Pretty much what we just were kind of saying.
Okay. Can't. Hold on. I'm trying to get the audio. Get one from.
Yeah, Vedger. He just said the faster Sony pushes PS5 sales numbers up and grow PS5 install base, this will make marketing deals viable and healthy for third party to publish exclusively on the PlayStation 5 without PlayStation 4. Sony being the springboard.
Who said that?
Yeah. Vedger.
Oh, Vedger. Hey, so what part of your other article are y'all saying is 2 years old? Just the part Yoshida said, or the whole DRAM and running shortage and shit?
Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find this shit. Let me see if I can do some goddamn. Hold on.
Right.
I'm taking people's word for it that's the exact quote he's using. He's not really quoting. He's just going off on a tangent, like in his article. He's not really quoting. He's like, video game companies often sell hardware at thin margins at even a loss, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, Sony's chief executive officer, Kenshiro Yoshida, has said that business should be judged. But so he's not really quoting it. But the time he said that comes from a quote from another.
He's referencing it, not quoting.
Yeah, he's referencing. That's what they mean.
Just that part, but not the shortage and shit. Right?
Not really. I mean, overall, this is a piece, so it's it's not somewhat. There's a little bit of opinion in there, but it's also, he's kind of doing a report.
Listen, regardless, you don't get those numbers without the hardware anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, but okay, that's what I'm listening. I'm glad.
You have to make his point.
Hold on. I should always have this on article here. And what you said, you don't get those numbers without the hardware, right?
FX.
I mean, you can, but you gotta have a brand like fucking Nintendo.
Okay,
like for instance,
Nintendo,
their brand.
Nintendo depends on their hardware because they don't really do it.
But I just mean like
some people aren't playing Xbox by mobile phones and shit, bro. They're not doing it.
Nintendo's the kind of brand where they're really hardcore and rabid, and they like I said with Zelda. I think Zelda at one point had more units sold than.
Oh yeah, at the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, at the beginning.
Wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me see something right quick. Because I want to ask, because I don't like to go off my Rock'em C. Moss.
Like, for instance, most people that own, like, you know, a PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4 don't have God of War. It's a, you know, it's like.
All right, hold on 1 second. All right, let me if I get the actual. Okay, hold on 1 second. Check out SoundCloud. This, that, and the other. All right, I got it. Now, this is what we getting, right? Now, listen. I'm going to take you outside a minute. Let me share my screen. Now, hold up. I got some ringing in my ear. Right quick. Let me get this. What's that ringing? Let me pay that right quick. Hold up, right quick. It's a bill. What the hell it is? Hold up. Am I seeing these screens? God damn, it's hard to get help from him. Let's go to send me a photo. During Sony's financial call, as news report, Sony has decided that it will start measuring monthly active users as one of their main ways it will measure success of the PlayStation brand. It tracks engagement rather than single time sell. Checking it on.
Oh shit.
He said this came from October 31st, 2017. Yeah. But okay, but I'm gonna hold on 1 second. Can somebody look at the show besides me right quick? Cause I can't do more.
I'm looking at it's kind of like loading on mine.
Oh goddamn, Buck, your text is still loading. Let me get wait, hold on. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Right here.
You got some more bills.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, hold on 1 second. God damn it, I can't do it all. God damn it, young man.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get wisdom?
Yeah, no,
right
get wisdom. And no, do me a favor. Put the goddamn game. Read these for me, please. While I got this, I want to present the exhibit A.
Right after.
I get the slides on one screen.
Wisdom 100 says Z is customary to pay for their projected revenue for a period of time. Example: 5, 10, 15 years to make the chief officer and/or investors want cash in. Only a fire sale if the company is in trouble.
Okay, good point. Okay, let's go get somebody after him.
That was $12.
The Lane the King. Oh yeah, that's
my brother King. What's up, King?
Appreciate that wisdom. The Lane the King, the 199. Sup, Z?
What's up, brother? This is my dude. We ain't played Battlefield.
Sony Prophet told you to check the DM.
Yeah, I just did. I just read it. Yeah, for 2017. All right, hold on 1 second. All right, now, even with that, okay, now, what I got here, and it's made public, and this is 2025. Now, even though this was in 2017, hear me out, right? You had the writers saying that, whatever, console is kind of niche, you know what I mean? And they're looking outside of the box. Now, I'm just going by, now, these are not my words. These are Sony words, right? This is with their investors, right? And basic business. And when you're saying you got to have the box, which is not true, to get motherfuckers looped into what they whole grand scheme of things, right? Because it's really not about the box, right? I'm gonna show you why. And now this is them with their investors. This is the last quarterly meeting, right? Today, all right. Let me scroll down. It says medium. It goes long term, medium term. You know, PlayStation Now, plan long term. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here. Am I sharing my screen with you guys? Yes, I am. Long term, they went to you long term, short term. They talking about the short terms, exclusive in the box. They talk about that stuff there. That's the short term. And Rain, I'm not Rain, Sony Profit, and you were saying long term short with the brand. Like, nah, they look at it the other way and continuously make money. And like I said, like before, you said, like when I was going back and forth with Peter Rock, and I said, you don't have all these companies getting into with services, you know what I mean, because it's losing money. We talking about, we still got Verizon do they shit. Verizon, Amazon, whoever, Walmart, shit, they even doing one, right? Maybe Home Depot, but anyway, getting into it because they don't look at Stadia, just said no, because they're losing money, and we're just talking about the future and what's to come. Everybody's trying to get a foot in the door, you know what I mean? So long term, if you think that I'm bullshitting, Sony, if anything, got to jump on Microsoft. They paid $350 million for Guy. They started this shit first. You remember this, right? You know what I mean? And then and people, and again, when people think of streaming or whatever the fuck the case may be, it leaves a bad taste in their mouth because they didn't really work it over the offset. Now I'm gonna say this again. This is my disclaimer, and I'll go to the article, right? When I tried Google Stadia or Project Stream, it scared the hell out of me. The reason why I said that, because when I sat back, I said, God damn, this is before us knowing, and I'm saying this again, what was actually in the cloud that were powering what I was playing. All I kept saying, like, damn, this shit look better than my X and my Pro. I didn't know it was 10 T-flops until, we didn't until GDC 20. This year. That's when they came up with the specs. And of course, most people for anything for Stadia to really be taking off this thing, they're gonna need compelling fucking software. They're gonna have to go out there and buy some AAA, so whatever the fuck the case may be. Old just multiplex is not gonna do it. They're gonna need some AAA goddamn games, open goddamn. How you say money has some shit like Microsoft used to do with the original Xbox and 360. But hear me out. Long term, as Sony and Interactive believes in gamers' choice, right? And this was their business model. And I always go back to this again, right? This was sent to me from over there. PlayStation DVD, Blu-ray, download, PS3. That's for the PS3 and the PS4. Next generation, how this is their mainstream business model and how they're going to make their money. Now, this is them talking to their investors. Now, you can stream now. So when people say, well, you can do that now. No, they don't. That's not a part of their mainstream business model now. They talking about as far as next generation. Blu-ray, download, streaming, next gen. Rolls is this, that, and the other. And, why they don't, and here's again, I would say, well, why they don't do day and date now? Because their server, the capacity, they can only hold 5 million fucking users. You know what I mean? That's why they went to Microsoft and did the deal with them because they servers can't help into the goddamn traffic. It would crash it. This is not my opinion. These are fucking facts.
Well, Z, you think that Sony are gonna do day and date?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm not talking about streaming. I'm talking about a service that you can sign up and you play their exclusives with them day and date.
You're still in the PlayStation ecosystem.
Yeah, it's an option. If you don't want to do it, fine. You still have the box. I'm not talking about streaming, but bro, you said my brother. These ain't my motherfucking words. Now, going back to Jim Bryan, he said we're not gonna do it now, but the reason why, not to say that our business model may not change in the future, brother. Now, listen, look at this, right? Basic business, right? If they can get now, you see when they cut the price and they can get 2 million motherfuckers, and I know it's gonna be more than that, right? And they say they want to how are you gonna grow the PS Now the service, right? These are their words. How are you gonna grow the service, right? You have to put compelling software in it. You can't plan to grow the service with old shit in that motherfucker, right? That's just, if you want to grow your business model and this, that, and the other.
Yeah, that's facts, yeah.
We're talking about recurring residuals. So if you can get 3 million motherfuckers, just say for shits and giggles, $15 a month. You do the math for fucking 12 months a year. Do you know how much fucking money that is, brother? Do the math. You say, and again, what they were saying, crap broke. No, the fuck you. We got to get the big. We got to go deal with the facts. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. We're talking about recurring residuals. And guess what? That game is still going to sell. Whoever's going to buy it.
Wait. You don't think there will be a huge shift in console sales?
Nah.
What do you see?
I don't think it would affect the console sales.
That's what's probably going on in these boardrooms right now is to figure out the best way to do it. Like whether you start with.
The adoption this generation is high. Come on now, you can't deny that.
These exact discussions are going on with Sony. They probably have been for many years.
Let me tell you how these investors look at it. They saying you put all this money in PlayStation Now. You invested all this money in streaming. And why isn't it growing? Is this something that we need to cut? So Sony has to do something about the service to prove to investors that it was worth the investment.
But I got right here for you. Hey, Rain, can you see the stream by chance?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, all right. If you can see this, brother. Now listen. Here's a how you say not to say my brother ain't got the mental fortitude, right? Check this shit out, right? Read this. So what does it say right here on the stream?
All of streaming in next gen.
Can you read this? Can you read the small print? Can you see it?
Massively enhanced PlayStation community where enriched and shared PlayStation experiences can be seamlessly enjoyed independent of time and place with or without a console. Yeah, listen, I get all that. I get it.
Next slide. Well, partnership with Microsoft is all right. So they're giving you a PlayStation experience with or without a console, right? So now let me say this is my disclaimer. Streaming ain't for me. Nah, not my thing, right? But again, just looking at the broad side of things, how you say even Sony want to connect with their 2 billion gamers, right? Say if Sony does it in the way with even on PC, a desk prompt, you be able to download it because it's x86, whatever the fuck the case may be, and be able to download their games natively and play them on PC through their store and through their app that motherfuckers that have to pay for, right? You know, you can't, again, like, you know what I mean? Again, like this, to my growing and just setting services, whatever the fuck the case may be. And we talking about the motherfuckers that are game on console are still going to game on console, right? That's not going to change. Like, I'm being real with you, right? I was having this conversation with somebody, right? When the PS5 and the Series X launch, they're gonna be more capable than a lot of motherfuckers rigged. To my phone, I can sit on my ass and plug and play, you know, and not worry about. Look, so God bless my man Parker. You know Parker, slow ass, right? Spent $1,700. I'm gonna go out there and build me a PC. Got that bitch, ain't know what the fuck to do with. Took that bitch back, got something cheaper, all in one. Like, I'm just saying, a lot of more, even when I was, look, bro, this is fact. Even when I was talking to P-Rock, Z, and I know this motherfucker. Tell them, Z. And look, P-Rock, my motherfucking brother. You know that nigga's tighter than the crab's ass, right? Yeah, I'm gonna see. So Microsoft gave you the option. Listen, bro, I don't give a fuck about no Xbox fucking exclusive. I don't even play for Xbox exclusive. I'm a multi-plat guy. You know what I mean? More or less. I don't really care for this shit, right? So I'm not even capping for that. I want to sit down and play with my friends, bug the fuck out, sit on my ain't gonna worry about getting no file from this folder and patching it with this and my sound ain't working. I don't want to deal with all that shit, bro. I'm a simple dude, but I'm just saying at the end of the thing, like motherfuckers, not saying that, but just that how you say, in the old way of thinking or going out and compare or NPD numbers and sales and this, that, and the other, they don't give a fuck about.
Antiquated, yes. So Z, do you think how long do you think it will take for them to implement this day and date thing, PlayStation on
going forward?
PC?
Going forward. This is gonna be like next generation, bro. If this is the thing, right? Like, bro, this is not. I'm just going by what they're saying, and not even giving them my spin. If they, like, I'm gonna ask you, how do you grow your service, right? And this is what they want to do, right? How do you grow your service, right? Do you think you can grow your service adding a bunch of old shit there? Oh, I'll give you an example, right? Game Pass sells and go lift off, right? Because it's been here for real until they got some compelling software to put in when Gears went there or the Outer Worlds or whatever next thing. That's when shit really took off for them, right? How do you grow your server? Do you think it wasn't because they had them old? You can play motherfucking, what do you call it? Nice Old Republic on Game Pass. What the fuck? Like, I don't want to play the old shit.
Hey, listen. You're saying old shit, but look how many people were hyped for Horizon Zero Dawn coming to PC.
I'm saying when I say old, this is what I mean old. I said Nice Old Republic. I'm talking about Jade Empire games like they was hyping Phantom Dust that was in Game Pass. I'm not, you know what I mean. I didn't get Game Pass until they got the newest shit. I'm just telling you, when I say old, I'm talking about stuff like right now. And you look at PS now, right? PS whatever. They got a bunch of PS2, PS3 titles, right? Yeah. And it really grew. So, but when they went from 700,000 to when they added God of War there, when they added this, boom, there was a test, boom, and it was a price cut. But how do you grow your service, right? You have to have compelling software. You can't expect to grow your service if you got old shit in that motherfucker. You know what? We're gonna allow you to play the PlayStation 1 game. I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. You gotta have it. Listen, and again, and we're talking about like, and listen, I'm gonna say this right. When me and Porter Rock was having, I think it was maybe the last digital show we did, Digital Streets, right? And he was giving me, he said, well, Sony, what he said, Spider-Man made 180 million something in whatever days. First, it's not all profit, but it's neither here. We just revenue. It's a pretty number, right? But we imagine 180 million a month, 12 months a year. A game is going to sell. You think a $60 game is going to sell? Was going to basically sell within the first 3 months. Then it gets a price cut and it goes down to 30. Then they're going to bundle that bitch with a console. Still counts as sales, right? But we talking about again, fucking. Or you look at something like Netflix, right? And they get on movies. Does it stop the sales of Blu-rays or this? Like motherfuckers act like I'm not saying that you, but that games aren't going to sell. If you have Matt and whatever and several services, you're still going to see the same fucking 10, 20 games and same MPD month after month. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or you know what I mean? Like, they expanded this service. Like, I'll give you a look. I know somebody with EA. Let me say this right now. The reason why they expanded the service to EA Access to premiere on PC, right? Because again, the money we talking about, bro. Like, and again, $15 a month, you get to play all their goddamn games. $15 a month that you may end up bought, like, it's tempting. I wouldn't have paid $60 for Madden, but that motherfucker's there, 15 a month I can play it. and they grow on their service. They would love to put EA with the Origins, whatever, on Premiere on consoles, but it's a direct competitor to Game Pass and PS Now, and that's up to Sony and Microsoft. But you know what I mean? They wanted, but instead you're still gonna see Madden or Ubisoft. I got these servers. You know, what's the Division? You're gonna see the same 10, what's so multi-plats and monthly. They still gonna do what they do. We're talking about the back end money. We talking about billions of fucking dollars, man. It's a business. For people to say that Sony's not going to do that, they're just like, bro, like, you don't think they're looking at it like, God damn, like, even with the baseball thing. Like, if I had told you 6 months ago that Sony will be publishing a game natively on a Switch or the Xbox, we'd have cursed me the fuck out. That's like why the kid you said, brother, I was in Yellowstone Park. I seen the burning bush and talking snake. You'd have had my black ass committed, right? Right or wrong, right? Are you with me? If I real talk, I'd have told you 6 months ago that Sony would be making a game natively on the Xbox, and you know what you told me? Sony wouldn't have to do that because they're doing just so much the traditional console selling way, right? I didn't have to, you know what I mean? I heard it on this platform, 1,001 times. I'm just asking not to put you on the hot seat, and you my man, but you understand what I'm saying?
Mine's not hot.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying you can. You don't have to agree, but do you understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So much has changed. We gotta stop saying what these companies will or won't do when it's come down to the almighty dollar. It's money, it's business at the end of the day. Ain't about the brand, ain't about to go. Look, let me get these bills. I'm not ignoring you guys.
Honestly, that's why I think the push and pull is going on behind the scenes because they're having these exact fucking arguments.
No, it's not even so much arguments.
How to implement this and what the timeline is.
No, here's the thing. What I said before.
The middle of this.
Buck, you hot. You joke. Shut the fuck up, Buck. You know what I'm talking about. I said this here. The motherfuckers that went with the program out of the goddamn door. Not to be messy, and I also said again, if you don't say my belief, maybe I would say not the context, my color of my skin, and it's not even me talk because I'm not the best of friends with David Jaffe like that. So we okay, I'm still getting to know him, but he's not going to tell me anything. I'm just like getting to know the guy. So even when he confirmed on the show that we did, the last one, that so many motherfuckers lost their job behind the scenes with Sony that made, and I said this before, and I didn't get this from him. Sony, what it is, the culture, they're no longer there. So again, like we joking and said when doing, how does Yoshida basically get a demotion? This man sold 100 and fucking consoles for you. PlayStation brand is more profitable than it's ever been. You understand what I'm saying? And he gets down to the head of what's called. But then behind the scenes, they motherfuckers like, that makes how you say you have the brain surgeon, right? But you don't know who, the brain surgeon use the tool or the anesthesiologist. All you know is your doctor name. You don't know the anesthesiologist's name. You just know that motherfucker there, the head man. But but you got so many motherfuckers behind the scene that makes the wheel turn or making Sony what it is, or even Sean Layton. Like, bro, they all got, not to be kicked out of the goddamn doors. Like I said, we made a joke. Who the fuck is Herman Holtz? Like, get a strong jawline. Fuck, what I mean? But again, like, what we once knew, and I'm saying not, and bro, I want to be clear this. I don't want console gaming to go away. I'm a huge fan of traditional console gaming. To me, it's nothing better than getting in line at midnight, opening your console, and it's like getting a new car. I'm a fan of that. I don't want that. To me, that's sad. I don't want that to go away, to be threatened by that. But it's a business, right? And we have to stop saying what these motherfuckers will or they won't do because they doing this, that, and the other. That's short money. They looking at the long term, and X, Y, and Z. But we got some bills here. Hold on 1 second. I got a horrible care. Let me get here.
Yeah, Sony Prophet, he was trying to give the real quote.
Okay.
He said, here's the real quote. Sony will start measuring monthly active users as one of the main ways to measure success of the Sony brand, end quote.
Okay.
Do that correction. And then Flaffy Filipino with $5, he said, what makes more money, PSN subs and 1 billion games sold, or a streaming service? Only streaming future when in my country our Wi-Fi run on spaghetti noodles.
Okay. All right. Okay. Listen, here's the thing. And shout out to my man Flaffy. I think y'all confused the two. PSN now, we talking about, if I'm not mistaken, they allow you to download the games natively, right? If I'm not mistaken, right? They do, right?
Some of them, yeah.
Okay, talking about the game. Yeah.
PS4.
That has nothing to do with streaming.
PS4.
I'm not even talking about streaming. I'm talking about downloading natively. You know what I mean? And that 1 billion again sounds fancy, but that's not all profit. Or whatever the case may be, unless things has changed, whatever the account say. If Activision publishes the game on the PlayStation, right, and Sony gets $15 from that as a royalty fee for using their licensing to put it on their console, and this game changes, so that's different. And I don't want to get into money, but we're talking about every month, like month after month after month, that is quote unquote into your service, right? But I'll give you an example. Hear me out. And maybe you guys may get to the last bill, right? Agree with this, right? People used to praise and applaud Sony for what? See, Microsoft charges for online. Sony gives it to you for free, right? I remember when I was a small little channel, right? And then, and I remember, again, I said that, and again, that was another story that I broke. This Sony was going to charge for online for the PlayStation 4, right? Maybe I might have had 39 subscribers. Maybe 2 more than what I got right now, right? You don't know what you're talking about, this, that, and the other. I'm going to tell you again, I know some people that know some people, right? So then Sony came out and said, you know what, they're going to charge for online for the PS4, right? You know what I mean? So, and again, and so I raised the question. I said, why is Sony charging online for the PS4 and not for the PS3? We're on the same network. You know what I mean? They're not giving you anything. We're going to take that money and invest it back in the network. You shitting me? I can do party chat and all that shit for free. That's what I mean on my real life bot shit on the PS3. Like, what am I paying for? What, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, right? So, you know what I mean? But again, that goes over motherfuckers' heads. But I'm saying, you know why? But motherfuckers, no, Sony wouldn't do that because they know it's a business. Like, motherfuckers realize again, like, they're gonna do what's best for them financially. Fuck how you feel. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. When motherfuckers look at that, when I did that video, what do you call it? Age of Empire, and they said that I had that meltdown. It was funny. But that was real. That was it. That was my breaking point. Like, I am so far removed. That doesn't surprise me. Like, you know what I mean? So I get it makes like a culture shock to some. Let nigga learn from my mistakes. Stop saying when you said what these companies will or won't do. Because like I said, if I told you motherfuckers since months ago that they would be doing this to X, Y, and Z, you niggas would have, oh man, this nigga here with fake news. Y'all just said I was on some GRG shit. I'm just saying it's business and recurring engine. Like, it's not something that you have to do. But if you want to, hit $15 a month. But if you want to go out and buy your games, you can. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I'm just saying this just an option. And so again, you know what I mean? So does that devalue, is Horizon Zero 2 not going to be a great game? Because I can get it day and date on PS now? No. So I don't even see what they are. Just say, look at this. Hey, if Sony can make more money, check the head. Here's a bunch of GRG shit. They could take that money and give us bigger hard drives and better games. You know what I mean? Like, for real, we can flip it that way. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if it's going to make them more money or whatever the fuck the case may be. But if they're saying, I'm showing on this slide, their business models, they give motherfuckers a PlayStation experience with their other console. These are their words, not mine. Who am I to determine what the fuck? No, that's not what he really mean. That's what I'm saying. This shit gets spoken. They already said it right there. This is just from the last quarter investment result that I'm saying, whether you agree with, maybe it may not be for you, which is cool. What's that and the other. But I look, even with Game Pass, I don't play all that shit in there. It became us, just how they get you. That shit became a service like Netflix. And I forget that it comes out the car. I'm just used to it. You know what I mean?
How successful do you really think Game Pass is?
They say it's estimated by about 9 million subscription.
I'm concurrently.
Yeah, bro. They got my black ass.
Okay, that's not concurrent. That's not concurrent.
I don't know. I will say this, and I don't know the exact numbers, but just whatever. And they didn't give me the exact numbers, but they said they're making money. I might just right. Real talk. Look at this, right? Xbox, and maybe this may make more sense, right? Xbox is selling their sales are down, right? That's a fact, right? They selling lists near everybody, right? But they still was able to turn a profit. It wasn't because of motherfucking bleeding edge set the world on fire. It's because of their software and their services, right? They got motherfuckers just, into their plan. Their problem, that's what I was saying when the Xbox guys became dangerous, because now they're making a profit without giving us any goddamn thing. And these motherfuckers, thank you, Phil, for Lucky Tells. That's what I was out there breaking their goddamn legs, you know what I mean? Here it is, they're making money without fucking doing anything. because they didn't got motherfuckers locked in with their software and services. So when Phil at the end said we don't continue our success or raise our success on how many boxes we sell, no, it's on the software and services, which that at the end of the day, that is the grand scheme of things. Like, you know, whether we like it or not, bro, that's just the way that the gaming industry is going. How old are you, Rain? And first, shout out to you for joining the show, my man. You know,
26.
26, right? I'm a little older than you, right? Check it out, fuck nigga.
Yeah.
So since I've been gaming has changed so much, bro. I remember you said compare with 8-bit, went from 8-bit to 16-bit, right? From 16-bit to 32-bit, from 32-bit to 64-bit. I think 64-bit was 128-bit, and now we on with the teraflops, whatever the fuck we is.
See, stop lying. We were gaming before 8-bit.
Well, I'm just saying with me.
2600, come on.
But what I'm saying,
chicken DM too.
I am, but I said it to say this, right? I remember with Xbox Live, and I'm not saying Xbox was the first console to do online gaming. You know, you had Sega what they did, but Xbox made it mainstream, right? And I remember they had the first DLC, if I'm not mistaken, this was something for Splinter Cell. Like, to me, you know, remember the Xbox came with a fucking hard drive, right? That was like wow, I get to download this too.
Revolutionary.
Yeah, right. And then you came out with the 360. Then check this shit out again. How gaming, right? You had the achievements, and then that's what I'm talking about. Be capping for that shit corny, this, that, and the other, right? And it also says so you need both of these guys to push each other, right? So you know, and you know, Sony didn't have it at the time, and Sony didn't even have a store. See, a lot of these, when I say I'm not taking a shot at me, a lot of you guys don't remember the PlayStation. You remember what it is now. Remember the telling the PS3, right? You wasn't there for the growing pains. Like, there was no voice chat management, none of that shit. There was no store. But the 360, I remember we called them arcade titles. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, we get a file of game, you know, or we get the demo and the achievements. I mean, that was again too much digital. I can buy a goddamn game digitally. Like, all that shit was new to my console shit, right? Fucking, you know, like, you know, again, like I said, way things have changed. Well, even at the start of this generation, right? Motherfuckers said, you know, always online, ooh, this, that, and the other, right? Who the fuck talks about that now? What about the soldiers in Antarctica, man? Mike, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like, who the fuck is it again? Don't get me wrong, Microsoft with their messaging. I would say that, you know, my wife could say, oh, whoever the fuck, or my bottom bitch would be like, yo, man, take the garbage out, bitch, motherfucker, this shit stink. Fuck it, I ain't taking shit out. We all gonna be in trouble. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And Microsoft messaging, they had a horrible front man, you know, whatever. And it's not what you say, but no one talks about always online now. Who the fuck talks about DRM? Or game, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, being real, like, who the when was the last time you heard about that in a conversation?
Yeah, niggas were definitely capping with that.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, but, you know, things have, whether we being conditioned or was moving right along, or even look at Buck ass, right? Now, Buck, you know, he claimed to be on PC. The reason why I choose the game on PC, because I don't got to pay for online. This fuck nigga's born, he asked me to send him $2 via Cash App so he get him on fucking Xbox Live card. Shit, like, motherfucker, bro, it's real shit. He said, bro, can you Cash App me $3? I'm trying to get a tall can and a 3 months motherfucking Xbox Live card, bro. Now, the reason why I choose PC gaming over console, you guys pay to play it online. I don't do that on PC. Motherfuckers capping and yapping.
I'm paid up with Game Pass all the way till like July.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers be capping and yapping. Like, things change at the end of the day, but
this nigga made 2 accounts so he get $1 twice.
Yeah, whatever. That's all that I'm saying. Like, you know, not saying that I agree with, but when I have these conversations, Rain, and again, we're gonna get me in. I'm gonna show you well spoken, fuck nigga. And again, you know, but it's not to say I'm with something or whatever. All I'm saying today is we can't. So we had to sit back, saying what these companies will or won't do. You know what I mean?
I want to hear a Rain Sean debate.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me pay this
bill. We got to keep, you know, saying, hey, make these new games, and we don't want the whole gaming industry to become the fucking hobo gaming.
Hold on one second.
Including Microsoft.
Hold up. Sony Prophet said, God of War 2 and Zelda Breath of the Wild will be easy day one on PS5 and Switch exclusive. Only Microsoft will be doing services because they have to. Hey, Tony Prophet, you my motherfucking. Hey, bro, Tony Prophet, you my motherfucking brother, but you on some Mickey Yahoo shit right now. Hold up. Hey, my man Stephanie King and my man started doing it in the military. He said,
I see what he said in the sentence. Okay, it makes
sense. But I'm gonna show you something again, Tony Prophet. Question: I've been all over the globe. Shout out to you, good brother. How's Microsoft to get the 1 billion gamers when they're region locked? I didn't know. I thought the Xbox wouldn't deal with region anymore.
It's not region locked.
Okay, but anyway, let's check it out. But gamers, when they're region locked, Xbox Live and don't sell Xbox in certain countries, which is true. They don't. The Xbox is some of the PlayStation is out in more regions. And the reason why, I'm gonna be real with you, the reason why is that, and I used to, when I was on my dollar hard Xbox shit, right? I used to be out there taking the ponies over the doors. Well, like Microsoft wouldn't release they say launch the console there, right? If they didn't have enough servers, whatever kids to support Xbox Live, and just, whereas it is, I give you an example. But this when I was on my real hot, it was certain parts of, let's say Argentina, right, South America, right. Motherfuckers bought a PS4, whatever the fuck the case may be, but wanted to play FIFA online, but didn't have access to PSN. You know what I mean? To get, like, I did videos about this shit. Then you know what I mean. Maybe they got some, but Microsoft wouldn't do that. Technically, because if they couldn't support Xbox Live, they didn't have the servers or whatever in the region. They wouldn't, do it. Like, and again, it's not my opinion. This is a fucking fact. I've done videos about this in the past. Whereas Sony, they would release their shit any and everywhere, which is kudos to them. I ain't knocking them for what they owe. But again, like, motherfuckers complaining, FIFA, soccer, is the biggest fucking sports game in the world. And motherfuckers was complaining because they didn't have access to the store to purchase, like whatever, the FIFA cards, and just it was a big. Don't get me wrong, I was out there dumpster diving with some GRG shit to make the depict Sony in a bad light. But no, this is a fucking true fact. You know what I mean? About that. You know what I mean? Hey Z, get that pony. He says, "Oh yeah, hold up. Oh yeah, hold up. Sony Prophet, you my motherfucking brother, but you right. Hey, shout out to Chris J. Hold up, man." When motherfuckers get on that makes I gotta beat them in the head with the ponies for it, right? He said, Tiandre Willis, shout out to you too, good brother. But that's a good question though. When as far as the 1 billion, 2 billion gamers, I mean, well shit, I hate to say xCloud. Microsoft, they already hoeing their goddamn self out. Put shit on the Switch, this, that, and the other. So, I'll give you an example, right? How are you gonna reach that 1 billion gamers? Anything about this, right? You got certain forms of Xbox Live on the Switch and the PlayStation, right? Or crossplay with Minecraft. Now, maybe the Xbox ain't in that region, but goddamn the PS4 is, and you playing Minecraft, so that region they wasn't in before, now they got a foothold in the door. You understand what I'm saying?
True. Yep.
Listen, man, hold up. I'm flowing right now. I'm flowing from the Dead Sea Scroll. It rain.
Yo.
Niggas easy and said it done, right? Niggas sharp. Hold up, I'm gonna get back on my shit, right? So my man, I'm preaching right now. Give me the Bible. Preach. Psalm 22. Check this shit out, right? My man, Tactical Gamer said, Z, I got a question for you, motherfucker. How they gonna reach 1 billion gamers? I've been all around the world. I think I did 5 tours in Iraq, fuck nigga. I'm forced to serve my country well. And you can't even play the Xbox over there because it's just that the other. Is that PlayStation over there? Yeah, I'm playing on it right now, motherfucker. What about Minecraft? Yeah, I'm number 1 in the country. You got that new? Yeah. Xbox Live. So guess what, fuck nigga? They in that region. So that's they where their access and that 2 billion. Listen, hey, look, fuck nigga. I ain't bought my pony. Let me cut my own goddamn throat. I ain't bought my pony contract. I'm just stop with this shit. Y'all gonna get the truth when they come here. Y'all come in for this, right? Oh shit, I'm bugging the fuck out. I done lost 7 subscribers. Oh, hold up. Let me get back and pay the bills. Hold up. Hey yo, stop with this shit here. My man. Tiandre, what's up, my motherfucking bro? That's my dude, man. We go way back.
Senior.
That's he do got a guy. He do about 19 goddamn kids. I call him. Hey, listen, Tiandre, I call you Harpo behind your back. Nigga, about nine goddamn boys, but they all go like goddamn stepladder. But that's my man. He got a beautiful family. Shout out to Tiandre. Hey, Tiandre, hey, bro, what's up, bro? A new generation, bro. You know, man, I gotta get you back out here, man. That's my dude, man. We go back from days, but shout out to him though. Since Sony has copied everything Microsoft had done for the past 20 years. He said, God damn it, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Shit, you know what I mean? They both bobbing and crapping from each other. You know what I mean? This look, real shit, but
copy no 69s to tell you that much.
But the problem is with Microsoft, bro, is that, again, all this goes where we make fun of them, but if, you could whether you like they practice or not, if they had games, if we all gamers, you know what I mean? And again, they wouldn't, I'm gonna say this, how Microsoft fell into the hole, right? And no disrespect to nobody over there, right? Maybe Sony has always had the more talented developers, but what made the original Xbox and the 360 so great is that Microsoft did great second and third party deals. They didn't do that this generation for whatever reason, right? They totally went away for that. Z, what do you mean by that? Fable was a second or third party deal. Shit, Gears of War was, you know what I mean, or X, Y, and Z, you know what I mean. Ninja Gaiden, Dead or Alive, fucking. What do you call it? What do you got? Not Metal Gear. What's the goddamn game from EA Part 4? But it was exclusive. The first one was exclusive to
Titanfall?
no, the BioWare makes.
BioWare.
Mass Effect.
Yeah, Mass Effect. You know what I mean? So, and the breaks of you getting your Fable or your Project Gotham or you had games like that to fill it in. You know what I mean? They did great. Second and third party deals, and they totally went away from 99 Nights. Like, man, bro, come on. I got a wealth of goddamn information here, bro. You know what I mean? 99 Nights and shit like that. You know what I mean? They went away from that this generation for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Oh, I done fucked up. Hold on, I got some more bills here. Hold on, we having some fun here.
It's like a pony bong.
Yeah, my man Sony Pride. Will the Series X come with AA batteries, or do they need this? We buy them separate. They might go away from that because speaking of which, Sony Profit, you might set yourself up for an L with that one, my brother. The motherfucking Xbox Elite, that shit done broke some records. They can't keep this bitch in stock. It's the fourth or the fifth? Hold me, shit, the screen right here. Give me the cabinet.
Back to hyper controllers. Oh man.
No. I like this motherfucker. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to him. But this motherfucker, it broke some records. Hold up. My man Chris G, he said, get that pony sword out. But anyway, he said, God of War, Zelda Breath of the Wild will be the day one PS5 and Switch exclusive. Only Microsoft. Well, here's the thing. With Sony Profit, it depends on when they release God of War. I don't give. With Nintendo's a little different, but depends on when if they were gonna release God of War 2 day one. I don't see first the install base is not there for that investment, and them doing it. They're gonna do some cross-gen titles. I mean, they did it this generation. Now, if God of War comes out 3 years from now or something, I'll be with you. But I wouldn't be surprised. Not saying I would want it to happen, but if they release that motherfucker within the first year or two, if you ever realize this too, what I'm saying, Sony Profit. That $500 console is not a lot. We're gonna go out. We're gonna go out there and buy it. But PlayStation. See, I think this is where a lot of you guys confused. You think the 105 million guys or whatever the fuck that bought the PlayStation 4 are PlayStation fans? No, a lot of the motherfuckers are just casual gamers. Say maybe 40 million of them motherfuckers might have been diehard PlayStation guys. Other motherfuckers give a fuck how they consume. I'm just give you a number how they consume their media, you know what I mean? Whatever. They don't give a fuck. That was heavily invested in the 360. You know what I'm saying? They didn't give a fuck about it, that thing, and wouldn't got something that was cheaper than PS4. There are a lot of motherfuckers that outnumber us like 15 to 1 and they don't care. You know what I mean? That will drop that shit, drop it down, and go back away and play that. You know what I mean? They don't care. You know what I mean? You and I, it matters to us, but again, we are the low man on the totem pole. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, you know what I mean? But yeah, I got the motherfucking pony sport out. But to answer your question too again, but I wanted to show him something again. My man, services. He said only Mike will be doing services because they have to. Now my brother Sony Profit. Now listen, you're my motherfucking brother. And I bought your ass a $60 goddamn game, right? So you know I ain't taking shots. Don't get no sense of me. I'm gonna fuck this. I ain't watching Z shit no more. Don't pull it. Don't pull a GRG on me, right? Like, hold on, let me show you something, right? Again, hold up. If I just click this shit from the start again, right? Boom. All right, brother. Oh. Now, I want you to listen, brother. Now, I don't know if English is your first native language, second or third. You know you my motherfucking brother, but I'm going to tell you what it says here. Like, you know what I mean? If you look at the slides, bro, this is not my opinion. This is coming straight from them themselves, bro. They got long-term, short-term PlayStation Now today, this, that, and the other, 19... Now in this technology, that's now. Medium term, boot of the PlayStation Now, our plans, and support 1080p. This they telling you, right? This, that, and the other, right? This is service, right? I showed you first, right here, where's that today, right? You know what I mean? 15 day to 37 narrow to 19 transits, right? Alright, boom. Now, PlayStation Now, right? So you have what you call medium term plans. It's business, right? How they lay it out short term, long, medium term, and long term, what you expect. Even my dog shit channel on Twitch, right? I tell you guys, my long, my end goal, I want to have 100 subscribers a month, and I can make 10,000 bits a month. I'll continue to do it, right? You know what I mean? I'm wise. I need to hang it up. I can't do that. I need to hang it the fuck up. All right, so PlayStation Now no one's 50%. Long term, here we go. Mainstream business model. Again, you with me, Sony? Profit? Now listen, brother. I got this motherfucking motherfucking sword right by your goddamn neck. Read. Nigga, say what again? What? I double dare you. I triple dog dare you. Say what again on some Samuel Jackson shit and motherfucking Pope. Say it again. What country they speak to? What? Now listen, mainstream business models. First generation, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, CD, DVD. In my bag now. The PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4 business model is Blu-ray and download. Next generation, you with me, Sony Private? Say it with me. Bobby Boucher said, my daddy died of dehydration. You can do it. Blu-ray, download, and stream it, fuck nigga. Said, my God is awesome, God. It's my motherfucking dude, though. It's my dude, right? Rules of streaming.
With a Game Pass type of deal. Shit, Game Pass done.
Yeah, but it said roll of streaming in the next generation, a massively enhanced PlayStation community. This is they talking to the development in this, where they can give you a PlayStation experience with it without a console. This doesn't say here Sony Private how great goddamn God of War 2 was gonna be, fuck nigga. Brother's game of the generation. Nowhere does it say that in small print how great Sony is. Oh, those games of Spider-Man. Nah, brother. This is a business. And you are my motherfucking brother. And I'm trying to save you before you go down that path of GRG. Come back here with me. Stay with me in the light. Don't go over to the light, big brother. Stay with me when we get on that GRG shit here. Or that J-Tech shit here. J-Tech say, bitch, hey, can you handle me? He answered that. That's my dude. You over that bitch? He answered that bitch. Yo, at least he kept a PlayStation though. Xbox is dog. He over that bitch a PlayStation pillow. He said, "Bitch, you want me in your mouth? You want this PlayStation pillow?" Shout out to J-Tech. Savage of the year for that one. Savage of the goddamn year for that one. Said, "Bitch, can you handle me? Huh? You sure?
Can you handle it?"
That nigga kept a PlayStation thing until the death of me. Until nothing left of me. Say, bitch, what?
It just happens that all the girls see DM were like a PlayStation fan too. I mean, even the Xbox chicks, I ain't fucking with. I mean,
he kept a PlayStation. That nigga the GOAT for that, man. The motherfucking GOAT, the greatest, man. But hey, don't want to do Ray. I'm gonna give your weirdo ass a role, man. You was well versed, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna give you a role in here, man. When I do the shows, I'm meeting the Sony, bro. I gotta hop in here, man.
Mike, stop talking shit on Twitter every day.
Yeah, I'll give you a role. Hey, and see how I do, man. Listen, with stars that made dreams are born, I'm about to make this nigga a YouTube star. See, just that quick. Come in here, well spoken, have it. Again, look at me, all have fun. Like the show's for entertainment. Don't get me wrong. We cut up. Now my man Zoo, the last week he was capping. He was on that coke last week. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? We have
I wish I was on that show then, man. I would have gave him that work.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hey, D, we don't need you no more, D. I got another a fancy nigga with an accent, nigga. So D, get your janky ass out of here, D.
He said he would have had the BBC knocking on his door.
Oh, yeah. Hey, yo, what R&B at? Hey, R&B.
Oh, shit.
Listen, I want that game Outriders on my PlayStation 5, fuck nigga. I want that game. I will be releasing that tape. The ball is in your court. He was in here talking weird, talking about playing.
Why you?
You know,
blackmailing this dude?
Hey man, I'm blackmailing everybody, man. I'm left next.
Hey, we gonna try that leading edge out first.
What about that? Did you get your money? You get your money from FC yet?
Oh yeah, he gave me hell yeah. No, I'm lying, nah. You know what, yo? That's low hanging fruit. I forgot about Dr. RDX. I gotta pay the $175 from RDX. And D did some free work. D was my indentured server. He did some free work for me. I had him calibrate my TVs. Yes.
So if Bleeding Edge don't score higher than Dreams, is that an L for Xbox?
It's an L period, brother. You ain't let me get
L period.
It's a dog shit game, bro. You ain't me catch me for that shit. That shit trash. I just got finished slam, but I'm about to stream it though. I'm gonna have some fun. I'm about to get my pillow. Hey, Tsunami, download that shit. We can have some fun, bro.
I got it.
Are you?
He got that shit, but don't got.
Of course he's got it.
Yeah, we gonna be streaming this shit. But again, I want to say,
don't get mad. You can't play with us, fuck nigga. Pause.
I'm good. I ain't trying to die.
I'm good.
Nigga Bond said he loved his life, man. But
he about to play his 10,000th game of Madden. That's all.
Shout out to Queen Ashley Luca told me to watch. But Sony Prophet said, shout out to the Queen Ashley Luca. Oh, she won't put you on. She told me to watch it.
I'll put that wood on.
What?
No, hold on.
Make your on Z background the right one looking spooky gate. I don't know what you're talking about.
You get Stefan D. King.
Yeah, man.
He's like, these countries in the Middle East, Asia, Africa, EU don't have infrastructure to support a high-speed internet, let alone 5G or streaming. In Dubai, balling as Dubai have trash internet.
No, that's not what I was saying, Steven, my man. I know you listen, Steven, you my motherfucking brother, right? I know you suffer myself PTSD. I ain't been to war, but I've been through a couple wars in the street, right? I've been shot 5 times in 2 years, 9 times total altogether, right? 50 cent shit, right? That's not what I said. What I said was they won't roll out their server or fully launch the console if it's not really supported. If they don't themselves, Microsoft have the infrastructure themselves there in those regions. Like I said, I'm lazy and I don't feel like doing it, but I know I'm a goddamn liar, but I'm not lying about this. I've did videos about this in the past where you could give me a small country in South America, say Chile, say if 7 motherfuckers. Listen to me, hear me out. This is the reason why, right? The reason why the Xbox is cheaper, schools and stuff, we close children. The reason why the Xbox is cheaper at sort of generation in South America than the PS4 was, not because the sales just didn't now, because Microsoft actually have, you have Foxconn over here in Japan, what everyone uses. Microsoft actually has plants there in South America developed, so they're able to sell, I forgot what they go, Ruby, a lot cheaper than the PS4. So Sony's install base, I ain't gonna lie, Microsoft fan base in Brazil, you see some crazy motherfuckers. In South America, it's crazy, right? In Mexico, and they get us, pretty big there, right? Whether the PlayStation costs more. So you take I'm just saying, take a small country like Chile, maybe 6 motherfuckers bought the PlayStation 4, right? I mean, facetious here, right? And they didn't have access to the store, because they didn't have the network up and running there. Wasn't enough, viable for them. I'll give you an example. I have Verizon Fios. Say if you want to get Fios in your town, but if Verizon doesn't have enough customers in that town, they're not going to invest in the fiber optic network. If that makes sense, brother. I see you when you see this right here. See this goddamn sword? Put that goddamn gun down.
Sure. He's got a follow up too.
Yeah, I had to beat him in his head. You guess I'm about to beat him in his head with this goddamn sword again. We line them all up.
He says yes, region lock. You have to use VPN in those.
Hey, Buck, I was just talking to him. Buck, shut the fuck up, Buck. So anyway, shout out to my brother Tony Profit. Z said, I listened to Ram before you. Hey, how the fuck you gonna listen to Ram before me? PS9, the PS5's a dog shit. I'm not going anywhere. Even the Crytek, you my motherfucking brother. You know what I mean? I'm offended. How you gonna listen to that motherfucker before me? I am the most entertaining, death-defying. Some call me alert. Got freak flavor flows that give me sugar shock like diabetics, man. That's one thing they can't take from me, boy. I'm gonna tell you a true story. Fuck, I'm close to show with this, right? I paid this on his bill. He said, hold up. He said, shout out to Queen Ashley Lucas. She told me to watch multiplayer podcast. Yeah, we cut them. Can we talk about The Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima? Yes, we can.
They want to talk about that. They want to talk about fire.
Okay, but I'm gonna leave with a true story. I'll leave with the true story last. Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima. Here's the thing. So far as cross generation, now The Last of Us. We still don't have a release date for Ghost of Tsushima, but The Last of Us 2 comes out in May. No multiplayer, right? You don't think Sony's gonna remaster that motherfucker on the what do you call that bitch?
Oh, they're gonna tax you
and add the multiplayer to the motherfucker? I'm just saying this.
In charge.
You know what I mean? What are your thoughts, Ray? You the PlayStation guy here. Do you think Sony was going to do that?
What, release
no.
Remastered on.
Yeah, re-release it on the PS5 and add the multiplayer to it and charge you another $60 for it.
Maybe.
I'm just saying.
I think they'll release the multiplayer before it comes on the PlayStation 5. I don't think they're gonna do it like that.
But I think that's a huge.
Charge that part? Or?
Yeah, I think it's a huge selling point.
That'll come for free.
I think it's to be a huge selling point because look, this is not the PS4 version. It's pretty, but it's not native 4K, right? But it's 30 frames. I think that get that bitch to you native 4K at 60 frames on the PS5. You know what I mean? And add the multiplayer again, just for that fan base, motherfuckers. Because people said I can't lie, I tried to get into that Uncharted multiplayer. I was a lot going on, throwing dragons and bombs. I couldn't get with it, right? I said, I really want to try my best. Anything with me, I'm dog shit at first, but I'll play that bitch longer because I was looking forward to playing the multiplayer on The Last of Us 2, but there's neither here nor there. I do think they're going to do that, and Ghost of Tsushima, which has been widely rumored to be a cross-gen developer game. What are your thoughts about that? Now, I'm asking a question, Rain, and you're a die-hard PlayStation guy, right?
I'm not die-hard. You just got a PlayStation 4 last November.
Oh, you just got a. Oh, this nigga's a fraud.
Oh,
He's goddamn.
Damn, bro.
This motherfucker. Whoa. You don't know, I'm glad hey, bro. I'm glad I got his janky ass on this show. Welcome to the family. You are a motherfucking fraud. Oh, I love it. Get this motherfucker a round of applause. God damn it, he's a motherfucking fraud. Oh,
I'm not
shit.
This man just pulled the Puerto Rock, bro.
No, he just pulled the motherfucking. He pulled the tsunami. I love it. He's a goddamn nigga. Walks to the broadband bullies. He's a motherfucking fraud, and I love it. He's a goddamn fraud.
No, stop.
Oh my god.
Hey, when that pull his service record,
bro.
Hey,
pull his service record.
Hey, yo, this fucking nigga said, nah, I usually play, handhelds. I got a Game Boy Advance, but...
Listen, I was a staunch Xbox fanboy beforehand,
We
man.
get to pull the records around here, bro. So
Hey, yo, he gave my claim. I like that shit.
You got a couple days to get your PSN right.
Hey, yo.
Pull your card.
Hey, yo, I love it. Shout out to my motherfucking brother, Tony Medina, too. I want to say something, too, before we go. I'm going to leave with the truth. R&B to throw. Ponies wipe your tears. Sweet children, Xbox told you. You know what? I'm releasing that footage on R&B tomorrow in the morning. I say that story for the live stream. Look, check this out too. I want to say this too. Announcement. Like I said, for those that are the most been active in the site, like I said, we're gonna give away a free game. I didn't forget about that. I haven't had time literally to sit down, but you're gonna get a free game for the you got the broadbandbullies.com. What I mean, most active, leaving a comment, on the things. I have feedback from somebody. As far as that, you're gonna get a free game. Away me saying thank you. Also to those of you that joined my channel, subscribe to me on Twitch. It's free if you got Amazon Prime, or even sign up for the Patreon. I'm gonna be doing the fight thing. I found a way how to do it. So I got I'll send you a special invite to the Discord. We're all gonna sit back and not even just probably we rock out, support the channel on the super chat where I'm saying thank you. Like the big pay-per-views. I'm not into UFC. But I get them all. We go sit down and watch them and bug the fuck out. And again, it's a way of me saying thank you for rocking out with me and supporting my dog shit platform. And again, without you guys, you give me a voice within this community. You know what I mean? But right now, I guess I'm about to take my talents over to Twitch. And I got a true story. It's going to be funny. You know what I mean? I always got a true story. What's up, my man, brother Tony? I have Z-Team saying he expects God of War to release on the PS4. And PS Now. No, that's not what, bro. Listen, impatient. If you're gonna quote me right. Do I expect that big titles go day and date in PS Now? Absolutely. That's how you grow your service. You know what I mean? What I'm saying, if God of War releases the first year, second year, I won't be surprised if it's a cross-generation game. Yes, I'm saying that. Because again, you're talking about a $500 console. These consoles are not gonna get a price cut anytime soon. Hear me out. And most in the adaptation for these next generation consoles, I'm not saying they're not gonna sell, but they're not gonna be like they did this generation. Because why? Activision, Ubisoft, all these guys are gonna still continue to support the Pro and the X and all the hardware because it's x86 is what I'm telling you. This is basic. These consoles don't fly off the shelf, so they come down to about $300, right? You know what I mean? It's about $300, right? Hear me out. It's about $300. And most motherfuckers still didn't make that jump again. Once they got locked in with Destiny, which was a huge game, you can't get Destiny 2 on the 360, but you got to come over. Or you can't get the new Call of Duty. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, brother. So if you're going to quote me right, fucking nigga, quote me right. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He said, why wasn't Bloodborne or Infamous on PS3? Those, I'm being real with you. Those aren't, they did well, but they're being real. Niche! Bloodborne.
Also the architecture, too.
And the architecture, but we're going to say niche, you know what I mean? But Little Big Planet was. Even though you was with Killzone one of both, you know what I mean? But Killzone, the money that costs to make Killzone or those games don't have the same budget of a God of War or a Spider-Man. Look, I'll give you an example, right? Hear me out. If it's about the box and selling the box, what's Microsoft's biggest fucking IP that they have outside of Minecraft? Well, we can take Minecraft, right? Microsoft could have did what they could do. They didn't make their money back. They could have said, you know what? If you want to get into Minecraft, which is the most successful game in the world, you have to buy an Xbox, right? No, they left it everywhere to make more money, right? It's a business. Hear me out. What's Microsoft's most successful IP outside of Minecraft? It's Halo. And Halo is a system seller, right? Don't you think they could have sold more boxes if they would just left fucking Halo exclusive to the goddamn, what do you call that shit? To the X, Series X? No, you know what I mean? But even they said themselves 2 years, and they're going by what they said, 2 years, then they start to release exclusive software on the platforms going by what they said, you know what I mean? But I'm just being real. But they want, for a $1 billion investment in a game like Halo, Microsoft want everybody to have their hands on that motherfucker, spending microtransactions, this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. If you understand, and I hope you're done with your ponyism for the day, Sony Prophet. I hope you're done. I'll have to beat your ass with this stick again next show. That's my motherfucking brother, man. Dude, man. But anyway, shout out to Rain. Hey, Rain, man, I gave you a role in the Discord. So you can just hop in here. You know what I mean? Thank you for supporting the platform. Thank you for being a goddamn fraud and an absolute goddamn liar. I love it. He said, I just got a PlayStation 4 last six months ago. This fuck nigga be capping hard as hell. He like Amazing Yago. He like Amazing Yago. Amazing Yago do all that capping. You play God of War? No. You play Spider-Man? No. What are you playing?
Platinum Spider-Man. I got the Platinum Spider-Man.
I'm just saying.
Dragon Quest.
I'm playing
Dragon Builders.
They said I'm playing Dragon Quest 7. Hey, motherfucker, that's a PS2 title. What the fuck is that? Hey, yo, if I'm not mistaken, I got a bad... Listen, it's all facts. If I'm not mistaken, I got a bad memory. Shout out to Amazing Yago. If I'm not mistaken, when I met him, he had a PS2. I think I bought him a PS3. I bought him and that was like in 2012. Shout out to him. If I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm not. I think I bought him a PS3. I bought a lot of motherfuckers consoles, but I think I bought Amazing Yago a PS3. You know what I mean? Oh, look. When I tell that story, right? I'll close the show with this. When I tell that story, and I was like, but listen, all this used to be together. Heartache, Bond, all used to be all together, right? So this one, I always told you that I always fuck with my subscribers more than anything, right? It is what it is. So since me doing YouTube, I've always kind of, how you say, rubbed elbows with the upper echelon of YouTubers, right? I was always in, quote unquote, in the income. Hear me out, right? So I was talking, but again, like I talk to y'all, like I would talk to my subscribers, like bug the fuck out, like, you know what I mean? New to me, right? So, with Amazing Yago, would talk to me, this, that, and the other. We used to all be on Skype, so I remember we used to all get together and watch E3 together. Me, Bond, Heartache, this, that, and the other. And I was, I was already with Amazing Yago. I was like, so they sent me an invite to go to the other, and I ain't never tell him this either, if I would hurt his goddamn feelings, right? And he was so happy to come over there and with everybody, but they were like, man, we don't watch, they behind the scene, we don't watch it with the subscribers. You got this with this, that, and the other. They was talking about my man behind his back. I'm like, man, what the fuck going on, man? What the fuck you think y'all motherfuckers are fucking Bon Jovi or something? Like, we just niggas, it's a true story, though. Well, you know what I mean? But it was amazing. He said he was happy to be there, and they ain't want him there, man. I always fuck with my subscriber. I ain't never got that shit, bro. You know what I mean? But like I said, it is what it is. Shout out everybody. If you enjoyed the show today, it's late night, 11 o'clock. It's supposed to be this goddamn late. But I'm going over to Twitch. And like I said, for those of you guys that have Amazon Prime or just choose to support me, whatever, you can subscribe to the channel, especially if you got Amazon. If you got Amazon Prime, even if you don't, some of you guys don't even fuck with Twitch, but if you have Amazon Prime, you make your Twitch account, you go to your Prime thing, and you link the two together, you go back and you can subscribe free, and it helps me. My dog's your channel, but when you're doing that, like I said, I have a private Discord that's just for that. We're going to be doing the fights, the movies, and all the new shit, and I found a way how to do it, you know what I mean, and we're going to have fun. But like I said, right now, I'm about to go live on Twitch. We're about to stream some Bleeding Edge. We're going to try to kill ourselves and play Bleeding Edge. Here go the link. I will be up actually live in like 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes. Got to close the stream and reopen it. Hold on. Where the fuck is my show at? I'm gonna drop the link.
Check your DM, bro.
What's in my DM? I'm gonna check right now. Who said check my DM? Check my DM. I got a lot of DM. Who sent me something right quick? J-Dub? Yeah. James is one. What I'm checking? What I'm looking for? What DM?
You're gonna be asleep within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
If he's still killing that fuck nigga, K Mega. Shout out to K Mega. Hold up. Well, Black Diamond, I sell drugs in the community. Shout out my man K Mega with the Just For Me, with the Beijing beard, with the drawn beard. Something about that car wash, y'all. Car wash. Man, shout out to K Mega. K Mega gonna fuck me up if he catch me, bro. Pause. But listen, we going live over the truth. We're gonna have some fun, man. As always, like I said, thank you all guys that rock on support. The Wilder fight is next week, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but I'm gonna be sending out, links to the private, get your VIP. Like now Rock Nation had that brunch with all the rich folks. I've been sending out my VIP invite, you know what I mean? To all my guys that rock on support the channel. I appreciate it, man. I'm about to be live on Twitch, you know what I mean? My goal is 100 subscribers a month, and 10,000 bits, like $100, man. That ain't shit, man. Shit, me, I'm over that bitch struggling. I ain't lying, bro. It's real, you know what I mean? Like, but I'll be live in like not even 1 second. It's gonna close the stream and reopen it again, man. Let me close that. But we out there. Boom. Come over. I got a true story too. Close.